Hey guys, how is everyone doing? We are starting late today. Regina, thank you. Miller, scattershot. Danny, hope you get good luck with the crane game. We'll see what you get after this. Do you get him? Oh, denied. Mint, the brand new mod that knows totally how to use all the buttons. Welcome in everyone, how are you doing? Is everyone surviving the summer heat well? X for doubt. You don't believe us, Sobering? Really? Hammer Can Mall. What the hell is that name? Never make fun of EA. Well, they make fun of themselves enough as it is. Have faith in you? I don't know, we had a guy that wanted to be banned and you couldn't do it on the last stream. Went on for quite a while. That's totally how you use all the buttons. Yes. Good thing I'm not yet a mod or Paul would make fun of me all day. I can do that still for you, Conquil. I saw your name change on my Discord. Why are we adding nuts to it, huh? Don't think I'm not spying on you. Summer heat, we're getting sea level snow on Thursday. What? Really? The coldest I know is Nick. He's been sending me pictures. He's in Australia right now, and from what I can see, it's pretty cold over there. But the last picture he showed of me, he was with some group getting like this weird mud stuff put on him. There's some like a weird mud tribal thing they do over there, and he's been enjoying that. Nuts, I say, yes. Your Insta post made me feel emotions. Oh, Regina, I've been feeling them too, so I thought I'd just release them the best way I know how. For those that don't know, I did release a new reel today on Instagram, just highlighting how lucky I've been. That's the title of it, and pretty much shows the motions of like some of the stuff that I've been getting up to over the last year and making me realize to appreciate that which I have in my life. And of course, had to find the perfect fitting song for it to make people want to weep to it, and it worked great. Nobbies? Where the hell did you get that Nobbies thing from? Aussie Dan Peanuts. What the fuck? Okay. Why is it so big? The mod view looks like a fever dream. I thought you'd been a mod before, Mint, no? If not, it's better if you've never been one before. That means you can be trained up properly by, I'm sure, Cat, Sobering, one of you. Fatal was busy, I think. He was here earlier. We went, huh? And then just disappeared. One of you, I'm sure, can help me out. That's what the mod chat's for. Tired of seeing yellow grass and no rain. I have heard from a cheeky Mr. Broad. He is currently in the UK. He has been doing book signings, I believe. He's currently in the process of doing the vocals for his next book. And he said that they haven't had rain for like 6 weeks or something in England. And the grass is all dry now, so that's a bit worrying. Can confirm it's cold in Australia. I'm on the Tropic of Capricorn. I don't know what that means. Does that mean you're on the spectrum? I'm on the Tropic of Capricorn. And I need someone to beam me up, Scotty. We've had 10 sea nights for over a month. I freaking wish I had 10 sea nights. I am struggling here. I've been trying to sleep in this room with this aircon, and it's not working at all. I've still not got the I think it should be coming tomorrow. I think my what do you call it? Padding, so that I can lay it on the floor over there. I've had an absolute nightmare. Or I wish I'd had nightmares. I haven't had any nightmares. I haven't slept. Have not been a mod before. No, Fatal taught me the other day, so we'll see how effective. Well, hopefully you don't need to use any of your powers, Mint, but we shall see. I can't shout out here. Really, Yui? What do you mean? Why are you trying to shout out? Who are you trying to shout out, huh? Hello, Paul from Ashikawa. Oh, Asahikawa? Yo, Asahikawa, great place. How are you doing, Mugu? What are you up to? I just turned 26 today. 26 is not a hag. Do you want to swap places? Are you fucking kidding me? 26 is the dream. I do some unspeakable things for a 10-seat. Right, Sensei? Are you kidding me? Sensei and I have to go walking in like fucking 35C to get our steps in. You must be joking. You're in the UK. Oh, okay. Shouting out Min. Oh, well, she doesn't need a shout out. She's got a sexy little green badge thing next to her name. She gets all the shout outs she needs. The UV's mad here. What are we doing today, Paulio? I don't know. I realised that I haven't been on for a while, and I figured I should probably say hello to you guys, because otherwise you'll think something's up. And the combination of that plus I've got to start getting my body clock ready for the 6th. Right? Right? Everyone remembers what's happening on the 6th, right? In 3 days' time? Everyone remembers what we're doing? No? Oh, okay. Shin Aomori. Aomori, we're going all the way up to the tippity top of Tohoku region. We're going to see some goddamn amazing floats. Oksan, yaho. And I've got to stay up all night because there's no hotels. I don't even know if there's going to be bars. I don't know if there's going to be karaoke rooms. I don't know if there's going to be internet rooms available. I just know that I wanted to go up there and see it. So I'm like, I'm just going to go up. I'm gonna stream it. And then I'm going to try and stay on stream until the first train back. If I can. If there's nothing to do, I'll just end the stream and figure out somewhere to just lie and do nothing. But the idea is that I've got to go up there because I've always wanted to see it, and I've been so annoyed that like every year it's always sold out. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to get the Shinkansen ticket and see how it goes. So I did the other day. That's this week. Yes, that is Thursday this week. Bear Country? No, Shin Aomori should be fine. I don't think bears like bright lights. I thought you were just passed out these few days from the heat. That too? Yeah, kind of that. Life be frying shit at me, but I'm surviving, don't you worry. We're going to be on the streets. We're for the streets, Regina. That's where we came from, that's where we go back to. So are you going to Kyushu Hakata? No, I'm going to Shin Aomori, which is same island I'm on, further up. Kyushu's like opposite direction now. What's going on in Hakata? Is there a show there too? Do I have to divide my time? Do I have to get a Shinkansen up to Shin Aomori, watch that, and then get a Shinkansen down to Kyushu? Should you want to pay for it? I'll do it. There's always stuff to do in Japan. There's always stuff to do in Japan, but I think the floats finish at like 9 p.m. So then it's about how can I make friends with enough locals to potentially be okay with me being on stream and going into bars with them. Because I believe the bars should still be open. That's the idea. Just don't sleep on the streets. Well, hopefully I won't if I can keep my body clock awake. That's what we're doing. We're trying to slowly get it to be more awake for later. That's what these streams are for. I'm just trying to get people down here. What's in Hakata? I recognize the name. Well, I feel like I've been there and done something. Of course, I must have been there and done something. I feel like I've been everywhere in Japan and didn't even know it. I forgot to put the stamp book in. Hakata. If you say Chris has been there in the last 3 or 4 years and I've been there. Hakata ramen is super famous. I don't do ramen, bro. Hakata? 2Ks? Oh, Hakata. 1K. I've definitely been here. Oh. Wait, have I been here? Makes me think of those rice snacks. Sakata. Degen time. I don't have any alcohol. I've been off the alcohol, actually. I went out with Sensei Martian the other day. He can confirm I had all non-alcoholic beer. Oh yeah, I've been here. Yeah, I filmed here with Chris. There's nothing to do. Right? There's nothing here. This is just a shopping mall. I went here with Chris and Natsuki. Carry 6 packs. Oh, that's a good point. I've gotten all 3 in the freezer. There you go. Ye of visual splendor. There you go. I've got one of these. I just realized I got my camera on the small one. This is the one from Nick and I the other day. Get back on that. I'm a little bit bigger. Yep. There you go. If you need a degenerate, we have you covered. Wait, what? Who's the degenerate? What are we up to tonight? We're catching up because it's been a few days since I've been live purple, and I'm kind of want to get my body clock ready for the 6th because I don't know how many times I'm going to have to repeat this tonight, but we are going to see this. The Nebuta Festival. We're going to see this. How close I can get, I don't know, especially with an Osmo Pocket as a streaming camera, but this is where I'm going. I couldn't get a hotel for the evening because it's all fully booked. This is like one of the biggest festivals in all of Japan. I couldn't get a hotel, and the first train isn't until 5 o'clock. So the idea is we're going to go here. I'm going to try and fight my way through this crowd, get some cool shots of these things, because the day I'm going is the day they have the competition as to decide who wins. I think there's normally 3 that win. So it's like they do votes as to who's going to win. It is a big trip. Yeah, this is like a 24,000 yen Shinkansen. It's not a cheap one. An all-night stream, yeah. The event itself, I think, only stays on until like 9 p.m. though. And the first train is at 5 a.m. So I've got to try and find something to do between those hours. Which could be problematic. But I just wanted to see it. Even if I just watch it and then when it ends and I can't find anything, I'll just say, all right, guys, I'm going to leave it and I'm going to figure out something to do after. If I can't stream something, because I don't know how many bars will be allowed to let me film or anything. Nebita Festival details. 2006. Peak Evening Parade showcased the full linear lineup of large, intricate warrior floats from 6:45 p.m. I'm going up a little bit earlier than that. I'm not going. I was going to go up on the 7th originally, but from what I hear, it's yeah, it's around $150 for a train ticket. That's one way, so I've got to get it back as well. So if you want to sponsor the event, please do. Thank you. It'd be greatly appreciated. What was I saying? The last day is I learned from Angela, because Angela used to. She's actually been on one of those floats before. Growing up, she was on the drums on one of them, and this is Nick's Angela, his wife, and she was saying that the last day they do the fireworks, but it all ends at 3 p.m. and then it reconvenes at 7 p.m. and you have to go to the river, and unless you've got like reserved seats on like the river, you don't get a good view because it all goes out to sea. Because what they're supposed to, I don't think they do it anymore, but what they're supposed to do is burn the floats in the river. It's like an offering to the gods or something. Now they don't do that. I think they preserve them, and then they do a fireworks display. But I'm like, well, I'd rather just see all the floats rather than only the 3 that won, which is what the last day's for. You only get to see 3 of them. What time does the stream start? I don't know. Hold on, let me see. What was my Shinkansen ticket again? I might. Don't hold me to it, but I might stream the Shinkansen because I've always wanted to do that. I've always told you guys I was going to do that, and I did get a green seat. When I booked it, there was no one in front of me, which is even better. So I'll try and bring like a window mount, because then I could point the Osmo Pocket out the window and you could get like a view on the way as well. That'd be cool. And if that's the case, we're looking at probably around 4 or 5 p.m.-ish. I don't think Love Hotels let you stay alone. Well, then I just need to find someone to stay with. Problem solved. Single men have ways of getting into the Love Hotels. I don't know why not. They would not allow it. Hi Archer, how you doing? Go to Armory. I don't think we can see Fuji. No, Fuji's the other way, unfortunately. Although I noticed that all the seats on the left side of the train were taken, but the right weren't. I'm like, what is there to view from Tokyo going up north that's on the inland? I'm not sure what there is besides Fuji, but that's not visible. Train snacks, what you're bringing? I don't know. Let's discuss. What should I be bringing? I should have something, because if I'm going to drink up there, whew, I'd like a banh mi if I can. You and your toys? I always had an image of Love Hotels as needing another person, hence Love Hotel. Otherwise, they wouldn't have to be a Love Hotel and just a cheap motel instead. True. But I think, like, if you're paying for 2, why not allow it? I suppose they'd probably get some weirdo that stays in there the whole time, though, right? That would be a bit annoying. I have to give a bit more delay on Bella before it goes to... Why? What do you think's going to go on up there, huh? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't think there are love hotels up there anyway. Egg sandal and a Coke and a cake. A cake? What kind of cake? Are we talking a cheesecake? It's probably the sunshine. They're trying to avoid it like the plague. Well, actually, Aomori's pretty good right now from what I see. Another reason I wanted to go up there was to escape this freaking weather here. Although right now in Tokyo, it's 23 degrees. That's really good tonight. Every other night's been horrible. Actually, this whole week looks pretty good. This whole week's pretty rainy too. But yeah, every day the maximum's around 30, 32. That's better than it's been. However, Aomori... Do I have Aomori on here? Aomori. Aomori right now is 18. The lowest it will be on Thursday is 19. The highest it will be is 30. The next day is going to be 21. So that works quite nicely for me. I don't mind that. That's good. Cheesecake sounds good, bruh. Stop it. I'm on a diet. I'm doing good these days. Relatively. You can stay alone in the love hotel while traditionally designed for couples. Solo travelers frequently use love hotels. I think it depends on the area though, right? I think it also depends on the owner. Some owners are okay with it, some aren't. I would assume. I could probably move this in actually. This is further out because of Nick. The weather will probably affect what snacks are enjoyable. Fruit like lemon. Oh, that watermelon that Nick brought the other day was so good. No essay. Yeah, no essays. Essaying. I've fallen into the essay trap many times. Yes, we all have. Including me. The difference is I can yap because I'm the streamer, so. I would stay in a nice one alone for sure. Why not? Well, I think you seem to be under the presumption that there's no love in Aomori. I'm fairly certain that people have already cottoned on to this idea of staying in love hotels for the evening of the most busiest festival in all of that area. So I literally mean it when I say I'm probably going to have to stay on the streets or find a karaoke room that's willing to let me stay in, or internet cafe, but I don't know. Like, again, these all seem like there's only one internet cafe I could see in the area. I think there's only one karaoke place I could see in the area. So I don't really know, like, yeah. In terms of how many rooms are available, it could be pretty tricky. But it's fine. It's one of these things I wanted to do, so... It's one of these things I want to do.
I put the
Captain!
baby.
Thank you, Captain. I appreciate that. 17 months. You absolute legend. I'm a diet, then ads pop up. Yes, I am a diet. And especially now with the Gaijin fear on it. Gaijin fear of love hotels? Why is there a love hotel fear of Gaijin? What? What do you mean? Do you mean us in general? I looked up. They said you can stay in it, but you have to pay. You have to pay double the price. That makes sense because it's. Well, hang on a minute. Wait. Is it double the price, or are you just paying the normal price? Because if it was 2 people, it would be that price anyway. Is that what you mean, Yui? It's not this double the price. Usually they're already set as a double occupied. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes sense to me, Martian. Yeah. Staying on the street sounds fun. I agree. I don't know what the nightlife is like, but if people are drunk enough to stay out until early morning, we shall find out how people party in Aomori. Is anyone from Aomori in chat? Is anyone around? I'd be willing to say hello. You're paying the price of... Yes, I bet Gaijin are most using them on some areas. Oh, really? I wouldn't say so. At least that's not my impression. Most Gaijin wouldn't want to pay for, like, a room. They'd probably just take them back to their place. Right? Just me? It seems to be more... Unless you're trying to, like... The idea of a love hotel is quite interesting because it's like if 2 people don't feel comfortable going back to either of their apartment due to thin walls or not wanting the person to know where they live, in which case, why the fuck are you having sex with them? That's probably why you would then go to a love hotel. Or if you want the novelty of it, where it can be fun and like it's got a theme to it, maybe it's a fun little date thing. Staying up to the early morning sounds like love hotel time though. No, it sounds like DJing time. I've done it many times before. I've stayed up till sun up when I was younger. Or around Nick's. We've stayed up on the top of this roof until sunrise. I've actually woken up with the sun burning my face. Don't remember falling asleep that night though. Can't you just buy a house for $60? I wish. I need to speak with Kuroken and figure out how he got his fucking house. JP Aparto is full of thin walls. Yes. Anyone else here hearing a bit of peaking on the mic? Peaking on the mic audio. Well, now, it's kind of tricky because I had to fiddle with the microphone when Nick was here. So let me have a look and see what, if anything, I would need to change. Put that there. If there is peaking, it's Nick's fault. Pretty much. It wouldn't be peaking though. It shouldn't be peaking. I've not changed the volume at all. It's just the expander. I raised the noise gate. Problem is, I don't know your terminology. When you say, do you mean like the voice is cutting out every now and then? Because I did lower that considerably so that you could hear both of us. Because for some weird fucking reason, for a man with a loud voice, he kept whispering. And I'm like, what? Why are you whispering? Man's on a mission to ruin my stream. But I hope you enjoyed that stream, guys. Did you enjoy that? Was it fun? Did you enjoy watching Nick get slowly more and more wasted? I told him I'm not drinking. I did eventually, but that was of my own accord. However, he went through an entire bottle of vodka. And it was quite interesting seeing the difference between how he was when he started and how he was when he ended. He got very, argumentative. It might be just your end natural, I think. No one else seems to be complaining. My wave levels seem fine. Or maybe someone else's stream is too quiet. Could be that too. It's a little too into the red. Really. Maybe you're into the red. Push your fingers into the red. I can listen to it if you want. I can have a playback on my phone. Let me have a listen to my own stream and see if it's doing something weird. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. No problem here. Now it's just gonna keep. No problem here. Now it's just gonna keep. No problem here. Now it's just gonna keep. We're looping, chat. We're looping. We're looping. Oh, doobie doo. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you. Talk like you. Oh, wait, oh, whoa. Something dark side. You wasn't able to see the stream? Oh no, my bad. I don't know if it's peaking. It's weird. It shouldn't be peaking. Let me see. It's so hard to tell. Like, I have to record the stream, play back the stream, and then gauge it from that. I don't think I can do it straight from headphones. Oh, unless have I got the other headphones here? I don't think I do. Oh, these ones. Old school Apple. Wonder if they'll work. Synth, thank you for the 10, you absolute legend. How are you doing? Need to compare it to Pete's audio stream. His is always set to high volume. Really? Well, let me just try this out. Dosages. Miller, thank you so much for gifting us up. Appreciate that. Classic earphones, yes. Do you remember when you used to get these with an iPhone? They used to give you earphones. What a day. What a time to be alive. Let me see if I can put these in and if they do anything. I don't even know what mix this would be. This is, it's not Tuesday, is it? Why am I doing tech on a Tuesday? You got me doing tech on the wrong day, chat. USB-A, no. What one's this one then? Hey, what? Oh, headphone. Settings. High power mode? No. Why can't I hear the headphones? Headphone 2? No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No. The other thing that's annoying about the Apple headphones is because they have the microphone on them usually, they get the 3 bands. Some things you have to sort of like not put it all the way in because you don't want the microphone to trigger. I don't see, but usually when someone says something's peaking, it's a suggestion that it probably is doing something wrong. Input gain, although it shouldn't be based on the wave XLR Pro. That's not clipping at all. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe everyone else is okay. Is everyone else okay? If it's just a couple, then maybe it's not that. And I'll have to check it another time. I don't think the stream's going to have anything too exciting. Sounds fine to you? Okay. Well, I apologize if it's clipping for you. You might be right, because most people that say things like that are super sensitive to these things. Yeah, who knows? Who's been watching the streamer games? I was intrigued by Gaunt's approach to the crate game. Quite a adventurous idea, trying to stack as many crates up on his side before deciding to jump up on them. Not what I would do. Just watching the Connor's clips. Connor clip channel? Hell yeah. Nothing's annoying me audio-wise. Good to hear that. Okay. Apart from my voice, I'm sure. And that's fine. UK didn't take it. Yeah, it's not coming home. Guys, it's not coming home. I don't know the team, to be honest. I don't recognize anyone but obviously the guys that I know. But the big lad was quite interesting, the way he was kicking the footballs. I was like, oh dear. Just aim for the floor, please. Please, for the love of God. Gaunt had the worst idea. Yeah, he did. Although I will say T10 Nat, shout out to her. She's absolutely crushing it. She's proving all the Aussies right now how to do their own sports. I've never met her, but we have interacted on streams, and I have, like, we had DMs because she needed help doing SIM card stuff when she came over here last time. Maybe next time she comes over we can do something. Oh, Hype Train, appreciate that, thank you. If only Jude could bring it home. I know. I think most of the other people in the UK team are in the UK, right? Is it just Gaunt and Connor are in Japan? As far as I know. You watched live for it? Only seen highlights, been catching up to on his Riz game. Who's got a Riz game? Connor? Which one?
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Holy shit, introverting. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Pets is the GOAT. Who's Pets? I don't know. Zoil I know. Zoil is US based. So Zoil's the big lad. Ludwig. There's a what is it? A fake wig? Who's the other guy? Pete and Slime do a great job. I mean, it's obvious to get them involved. They were always going to be great. Who's the fake wig guy? Nice wig. I thought that wasn't a real thing. I legit thought that was hang on, let me get some hype on that. I thought Nice Wig was just like an alter ego thing. It's an actual person. I thought it was his meme's name. And oh my god, I haven't played Road to Empress yet, but seeing all the images of Lud in Road to Empress 2, I am shooketh. They made him look so good. Like the ultimate, you want foreigner in Asia. It just made him super white with blonde hair and good dazzling looks and a jaw to die for. And I was like, okay, here we go. Has he played himself in the game yet? Lud's Nice Wig. Nice Wig is real, yeah. It's a guy is in the games. You need to check them. Let me show you. I'm shocked. Ludwig, Road to Empress 2.
Legend, man!
Whoa, Regina, oh my god, Regina, thank you so much. Jesus, thank you so much. Was that 10?
Xander
35.
Jesus. Thank you so much, I appreciate that, thank you. Just look at him, look. Who doesn't love Lud? What an absolute leg. I can't believe what I made him look like. This is the one they're using a lot. I mean, look at that jaw. He's looking sleepy there. I mean, he looks great. Whatever camera they're using is perfect on the skin tones. It's not the actual final one they're using there, but he used his pictures of this to promote the streamer games, didn't he? Oh, why do I have to log in to look at stuff?
I put the go and swing a baby.
UNCLEPAULLVC rabbit LVC rabbit LVC rabbit.
Appreciate you, Uncle. Thank you so much. Welcome back in. How you been? He's using it here. He's already using it there. Bless. I mean, to be honest with you, if that was me, I'd be using it too. Why would you not use it, for Christ's sake? It's genius. Some of those expressions, he looks like he needs glasses.
Shithead.
Maybe that was his hot chip
What's a
face.
shithead?
Regina, thank you for gifting us up to Cat Mum as well. Appreciate that. Maybe it was his hot chip face. You know that? Anyone remember that? That's a throwback to Queens of the Stone Age. It's a thing. Regina gifting another sub. Thank you to Lukai. You get all the sausages today, Lukai. Appreciate them. Make sure you cook them right. Oh, I forget how good an all three is. Does taste good. We could Regina to Dapper as well. Regina, you are select. Okay, appreciate that. Hot chip is a band. No, hot chip is the face you make when you're trying to look like them. It's blue steel, they call it. I call it hot chip because it looks like you got a hot chip in your mouth. Right? Go and get a hot chip and eat it. And when I say hot chip, I mean like a French fry. It is a band? Well, I didn't know that. I know it from the Queens of the Stone Age, because that lead singer tends to look like me, apparently. And the picture that we saw of him, he's like... So I was like, okay, I could do that too. It's my Queens of the Stone Age impression. No one knows. Bum, ba-na-na, bum, ba-na-na. I should actually learn that song. I could probably cover that pretty well as well. Mayu, welcome in. How are you doing? How's your week going so far? I thought you said hot shit. That is a different face. The face you make when taking a... Wow, that's a bit more constipated-y looking. You have a great voice. Thank you, I appreciate that. I should actually make it quite clear, I don't intend to do karaoke in Aomori. I want to make that quite clear, because I don't want to lose the stream. Just to make it clear. Unless, who knows? Maybe if I go there, I meet some locals, we banter, it's fun, and then they want to go to karaoke. Maybe, but it's not my intention. I'm there for the floats. Only if it's the only place I can sleep. Yes, pretty much. And even then, it's not a case of like, I'm going to be singing. Even then, I don't even know if I can get the first train home. I don't know how long people stay up there. Go with the floats? I should, you know. I'm sure they've got like a little tiny bed in there somewhere, right? No nuking? No.
Shithead. What's a shithead?
Regina, thank you. Appreciate it again. Oh, Mayu, you're going to be a shithead for a month. Hope you like that. I'm trying to figure out as well, like, do I want to do 60p or 30p? Because, like, yeah, 60p is good, but 30p means I could record internally so I could get a 4K version. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Or I could just bring another camera. You bet I know Over and Over. What's Over and Over? Do you mean that song that's like, I feel it over and over again? That one? I know that chorus and that's it. Hello, lads. Finding out that even with a mask on whilst deep cleaning the room failed to stop my face skin from the dust while whole face was so... Oh my god, sorry to hear that. What? You must be really allergic to dust then. I see, I snipe. Yes, also please thank the people that are gifting you subs, guys. It means a lot that they do help support the community. 60p, I can do 60p, hopefully. It'll look good. Just every now and then, just remind me, Paul, make sure you get something on your phone. Because sometimes the stream quality is not the same as the phone quality, if you know what I mean. It would be nice to be able to have something good. For a festival like that, if it's a choice, either or, then get your 4K version. Well, I can use my phone. So, it's not... I did do it at Hachioji last time. Eventually, I took a video. But I should have done more, kind of thing, you know? The problem is that you've got chat phone, that phone, and your phone. It kind of gets a bit all over the place. That's why it's nice to have two people, you know? I know I was allergic to dust. Nose-wise, face was a first. Oof, yeah, that sounds horrible. Well, does that mean you've got to like clean every 5 days? That is my PC simple, and you saw my stream gear. I didn't realise how costly it is to get to Aomori from Tokyo. Yeah, neither did I, Mint. It was a surprise to me. A little bit shocking, in fact. I don't know if they bumped the prices up because it's the season or what. Wait for it. Wait for it. I have a feeling Martian will probably answer that any second. But I know there's a way you can get a certain ticket that allows you to go up and down cheaper by like a few cents, yens. Whatever that means. What, about 5,000 yen or so? You can get a cheaper one. I think you have to be foreign though, and you have to have a passport that proves it. Otherwise, if you're local, you get screwed, which is not really fair, in my opinion. Yeah, I figured I'd just get a ticket to go back when I'm at the station the next day. Because I don't know where I'm going to end up in conjunction to where the first train is, if that makes sense. So it's like, what if I'm somewhere and I'm enjoying it and I don't want to get the first train? Or what if I'm somewhere far away, I've managed to find somewhere to stay, but it's far away from the train station and I don't want to rush to get the first train? So in that regard, it made more sense to be like, okay, let's just smooth it out, think about it, be a bit smart. Hello, Last Raven, how are you? Trains have gotten expensive. They did, right? They raised them not that long ago, I think. Also, because I'm not bringing anything, I don't have a suitcase to lug around. It would just literally be my backpack. I might bring a bum bag. Or a fanny pack, as you call it in America. We don't really call it that in England because that's something else. Just FYI. But I might bring something so that I have the ability to put something somewhere at least. Maybe for drinks. That would be quite handy. That's the least I could do, I think. But other than that, it's not really... what else have I got? Is there anything I'm doing? Did you hear about the food tax going down? Wait, what? Food tax is going down? I mean, it's about freaking time. They realize that people that live here can't afford anything because they don't fucking... Like, they keep raising the price of everything, but the yen gets weaker. We're screwed. Hang on, I'm looking at my dates here. So, I'm going to Aomori 6th. Next day coming back. I'm going to be dead on the 7th. On the 8th, I'm busy. 9th? I don't know what I'm doing on the 9th. So, here's the thing. Last time... Oh, really? They announced something good for a change, Yui? I wonder if I can live here long enough to see that percentage go down. Based on what they're doing for our visas. Time will tell. What am I saying? On the 9th is technically Hachioji Matsuri. The one that I did last year. That was like an hour away from Tokyo. When I was at karaoke with Takashi-san last time, he was interested in going. But I'm like, it's going to be like Shin Aomori until the next morning, dead. And the next day I'm busy all day. I've got like an event that I'm hanging out at. So it would have to be the day after. I don't know how late this event's going on for, and I don't know what time we'd have to leave to get to that. But it would be cool. I'll text him and see. It would be cool to do another IRL with Takashi-san in Hachioji. I'll ask him because I checked his karaoke and it said he's on holiday. So he might have remembered. The thing about Takashi-san is he'll remember stuff and he won't remind me until the last minute. So I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's the thing, isn't it? Hang on, let me go back to my lo-fi. There. Oh yeah, I remember that. So fingers crossed I can get on that. We'll find out. I should text, actually. Remind me to text him. I should. Hey Siri. Can you set a reminder at 10 a.m. tomorrow to message Takashi-san?
Okay, I've added it.
Perfect. Please make sure to have a lot of electrolytes like Pocari Sweat. It shouldn't be too hot in Aomori, right? Should be fine. But I will, of course, thank you. Hey, Rex, how you doing? We missed you too. What have you been up to? Have you had a good week? Have you been Elden ringing? How many rings have you Eldened? Where's the Valley Girl ex-girlfriend? No, that was Siri. That's different. Although I have been experimenting with the voices on GPT. I've been trying to see what the guys sound like. I was like, can I make this sound like one of the lads? It's not there yet. It doesn't have an Essex one, you know? Let me see if I can play something.
Hey, what's up?
So we've got the
I've
OG.
got a really good feeling about us teaming up. How can I help? It's lovely to meet you. What would you like to chat about?
Oh, sophisticated.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about whatever's on your mind.
I think that one was the Valley Girl originally.
Hey, good to see you. What's new in your world?
Hey, how you doing, boy?
Right then. What should we get started on?
This one sounded good when I first played it, but the guy talks so fucking slowly. It's really hard to... I'm like, can we get to the point faster, please? Can we be like Valley Girl speed, please? That'd be nice. Your job ringing work's been... oh, sorry to hear that, Rex. I'm sure you'll bounce into it. That was Arbor. Next one.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Right then.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Sounds slightly Irish. It says animated and earnest.
Right then.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Going well there, fine there, to be sure.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm here to help with just about anything.
I feel like too much of that's going to make me feel like positive overload.
Yo, how's it going? I've got time to talk if you do.
Okay. Somewhat of a Barry White vibe.
I'm ready to hit the ground running. What should we focus on first?
Don't believe him.
Yo,
I'm ready to hit the ground running. What should we focus on first?
yo, how's it going? I've got time to talk if you do.
Just about anything my ass.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hey there, how's your day?
Right then. What should we get started on?
I like this voice if he was going to teach, like, he was going to give me, like, a story to fall asleep to. I would say, can you recite the story of Odysseus, please? That would be nice.
Hey, good to see you. What's new in your world?
I'll go with him for now, composed and direct. I'm trying to see if we can make Siri more of a guy vibe. Exactly. Exactly. For no reason at all, the British voice is the good one. What is what? I mean, is it not? Would you guys prefer to hear an American? Surely not. You're asking AI to give you statistics and facts. I think if it's got a British accent, it'll make you feel more confident that it's real and it knows what it's talking about. Than like totally, yeah. That's like 5/4. There's no Essex accent. No, there's not. Unfortunately. Actually, let me see if I can make him have an Essex accent. Hello, mate. Can you do an Essex accent for me?
Yeah, I can give that a go. Bit of that history lilt, a little East London energy, but still super friendly. What's on your mind, yeah?
That don't sound like Essex. That sounds like someone pretending to be Essex who's not really Essex.
Ah, fair play. I leaned a bit too generic there. A more proper Essex vibes, a bit sharper, goal stops like bow in the water, but still warm. Less mockney, more natural. Like, you alright?
Why do you sound like a Geordie?
Yeah, that drifted north for a sec. Let me try to keep it southeast, flatter, less sing-song. Sonner, say something and I'll mirror it clean.
Why do you also sound Australian at the same time? It's like, no. Say no.
No.
Oh,
That's
fuck off.
short, flat, and not... Yeah, less twang, tighter vowel, no drama. More grounded. Try a phrase and I'll match the rhythm.
You fucking what, mate?
Easy, mate. Like short and clipped, right? Not overdone or cartoony.
Not overdone and cartoony. We do not talk like that in Essex.
Right. Sorry, I get it. More relaxed, matter of fact, not a performance. Just straightforward, a touch of that southeast vowel shift, nothing else.
You just sound like an American trying to do a really shit, like, Geordie accent.
Yeah, fair point. This voice isn't hitting authentic Essex. I think it's better if I just stick to my natural tone. I can help with phrasing an Essex style on paper, but performing it's not going to sound right from this voice.
I can tell that. You sound like you're from the valleys. The way you keep going up at the end of your sentences.
Yeah, that little rise isn't helping. I'll keep it level and drop the act. Want me to just talk normally and keep it clean from here?
Can you just go back to your normal voice, please?
Sure. Back to my normal voice, no accents.
Finally. No, don't do
that feels better.
don't do an Indian accent. No, stop it. Stop it. No, alpaca, stop it.
Got it. Stopping now. Plain neutral voice from here.
Okay. But what if you could do a Scottish voice?
I wouldn't trust myself not to make a mess of it again. Let's just keep it normal.
Ah, to be sure there, you could do Irish. Go on there.
Yeah. No, I'm not falling for that one. After that last attempt, I'd end up sounding like a cartoon leprechaun. Best to leave that to the people who actually live it.
Are they getting smarter? I swear, I feel like they're getting smarter. I don't recall them saying no before. I teased him to say enough to say no. No. I teased him enough to say no. The problem is, does that get logged in the system? Is he now going to remember that? He is, isn't he? Shit. What if I delete the dialogue? If I delete the dialogue, he won't remember it, right? Surely. That's how it works, right? At least I think it is. Everything is logged? No. Is it not Siri? No, it's ChatGPT. It's GPT. There's a reason Google Voice is British. Exactly. But you should try British Essex. Then you'd understand me better if you listen to him every day. Everything is not logged. Don't lie. As soon as I delete it off my phone, it gets deleted off their servers. Right? Skynet's gonna love me. Yo, Godfoot, welcome in, mate. How you been?
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
I'm feeling a bit better. Mate. Life is just throwing all kinds of curveballs, but we make do. We get by. We make do. I've been experimenting and going through footage that I made over the last year, and did a nice little collage of it on my Instagram today. So if you guys aren't on Instagram, by all means go over, check out that reel and give it a cheeky like as well. Series logs now. What? Paul gaslit me into an accident. What? No, I did not. I didn't gaslight. I merely inquired just so he could mock me. No. How dare you, Danny? I would never. Well, maybe I would, but that's not your prerogative. Don't worry about it. Your footage was so cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Country girls make do. What? What's Instagram? It's a great little site where I post my pictures. It's probably my most used social media website, so recommend checking that out. I never post anything on my Twitter, I realise. It's literally, well, it's too many otherwise, right? Instagram, maybe YouTube and here. That's the important ones. That's good, glad to hear. Thank you, Godfrey. Appreciate that, mate. You know me. He who dares wins. We get through it eventually, you know. We do chin up, move with our head forward. No posting on Twitter. What a shame. What? I'll be honest. When I open up my Twitter, I just see doom and gloom about the latest government. So I don't really like looking at Twitter. However, a lot of people do business on Twitter, so it makes things a little bit harder. Also, I've been getting emails from Tokyo Game Show, and I'm like, do I want to go this year? I don't know. Every year, everyone goes, and I'm like, let me do something different in case everyone wants to see everything else. But like, it would be good to go to brush shoulders with game devs for networking purposes, because that's why everyone else goes. And I'm like, bruh, I don't need it. I'm like, no, you do. You really do. It would be good to know people in Konami and Capcom and whatnot. You do game. So I will think about it because I don't think I can get into the Creators Lounge via the email, but I should be able to get in via Twitch. Twitter's just all bots nowadays anyway. Didn't they sort of clamp down on that? I thought they clamped down on the bots thing. There's a Scouse accent cat who sounds like Jamie. What? On YouTube? Can you see the likes? Didn't they get rid of the tweet like thing? Papa, thank you. Appreciate that. Brush those shoulders. Exactly, Audrey. I'm doing my best. One foot follows the other. We take it day by day, right? Opening Twitter just makes me depressed. Well, I have to keep my ear to the ground because the Japanese government likes to throw shit out every day as to whether we can stay here or not. So it's kind of important that I know what's going on, and Twitter seems to be one of the good ways of finding stuff, if that makes sense. I don't like even opening, yeah, it's just a mood killer. Well, that means your algorithm's wrong. You need to change your algorithm. Start following better people, like me, because I never post, so therefore you won't have to see anything. Out of curiosity, if you had no choice, what platform would post on? If I had no, wait, does this include YouTube? Are we talking about photos or? Posting would be YouTube, because then because I've got Twitch, right? Because Twitch technically isn't posting, it's live streaming. The one problem with Twitch is that when you stream it, the stream only stays up for 60 days, and then they get rid of it on Partner. I think, or is it Partner? Partner, I think gets 90 days. Everyone else gets like 60, whereas YouTube is like it stays on there. So that's the benefit of YouTube. Facebook is more horrible. I didn't realize, so I do a lot of conversing with Chris, Marcus, and a few other people. I talk to them on Messenger on Facebook. I completely forgot Messenger was part of Facebook. I don't use Facebook at all. Even though you might see me posting on a page that's got my face on it, that's because I post on Instagram and just say, yeah, share over there as well. And that's where technically all my family's over there. I should really look, but usually my family will do like iMessage or something, or WhatsApp. But I completely forgot Facebook was a thing. Did people migrate back to Facebook, or are they still on the old? Well, what is it? What do you guys use? You use Instagram? What's your main? What's your main, bro? What are you using? The rainbow colored app or the yellow? No, it's not yellow. It's well, maybe there was Snapchat. That was yellow. That means your family can see all your stories. Some they shouldn't, that's for sure. And C is the go-to. My family has the Facebook family chats. Only reason I open it. I miss Facebook groups from back in the day. Can you not get them anymore, Audrey? Did they get rid of them? You deleted all social media, too depressing. I've been debating, but unfortunately I have a career now in social media requirements. Content creation, so I have no choice in that regard. I'm not big enough to be able to delete it like some do. I only use it for keeping in touch with online friends and family now. I stopped using Facebook for years. Facebook is full of... Oh, that's sorry to hear that. I missed 2005 MySpace. They tried to revive it with Justin Bieber, but it didn't come back, did it? Just everyone deleted Facebook worth talking to. Oh, I see. Friendster? Good lord, that's a throwback. I never got into Friendster, but I had friends on it. I mean, I had a MSN Messenger. I had that one. Or AOL chat. Was it called AOL something? I miss Skype, personally. Because I used to have Japanese friends on Skype, and I would learn and practice my Japanese over Skype. Back in the day. Free calls. I have Facebook installed, but I don't use it much. Oh, Yahoo Messenger also. I use Facebook only for the ALS support group. That makes sense. ICQ hasn't left. It's been... Oh, really? AIM and Skype rip. AOL Instant Messenger, that was it. I used it briefly. I can't remember what I was using it for, though. I think it was back in the days of, like, LimeWire and Napster. I don't think you can call Connor's parents on Skype anymore, right? You can call Connor's... You still remember the ICQ number? Maybe. I have to think about it. I probably can get it. I mean, like posting smart suggesting live stuff with YouTube, but like a single post at a time. If it's pictures, etc., I like Instagram. I much prefer visuals. As a cameraman, I'm much more someone that likes something visually than like verbally. Plus, the added bonus is you can put a caption on it. Whereas Twitter, I wouldn't necessarily go to Twitter for something visually. That feels like it's more for writing stuff, even though most people these days don't necessarily use it for that. And I feel like Instagram, at least when it first used it, it made sense because it was they had their filters of Polaroid, right? So you was uploading these cool pictures that look retro. So it had that vibe to it. I think Instagram's not too bad. It's still good. Actually, isn't Instagram Facebook? It is, right? Isn't it owned by them? The horror of Skype to manage World of Warcraft raid groups. I never got into World of Warcraft. However, one of my friend's boyfriends did, and it nearly ruined their relationship. And that's what made me think I probably shouldn't get invested in that. I think it was around, was there an Ice Age expansion or something? It was a while ago. Back when I was living in Romford. Instagram owns by Meta. Isn't Meta Facebook? I never got into Tumblr. What was Tumblr used for? I never even got into like Pinterest or Reddit, but a lot of people use Pinterest, right? I liked Insta more before Facebook bought it. I like my timeline to just be by time, you know. Yeah, the whole algorithm thing kind of got annoying. Is it rude to say nothing to ruin? What? No, not at all. I like the way that the bot banned that there, Toe, because you said hit you up. It didn't like you phrasing it that way. May need the info someday for... How do you pronounce that? Celiac sister? Tumblr was prawn... Oh, what about... What's that? DeviantArt. Does anyone use that? I tried looking at that for people that might be able to use artwork and things, and I got so lost. Maybe I'm just a boomer, but when I opened it up, I was like, so how do I get artwork? How do I commission someone? And then I was looking at the different artworks and the different vector per se, and I'm like, how do I talk to you? How do I reach out and say I would like you to make a thumbnail, or I'd like you to do artwork? It seems a bit complicated, but it's probably just my brain not understanding it. My son and his wife met on Deviant. Your son and his wife met on DeviantArt? Well, there we go, guys. What are you doing on Bumble? You gotta get on DeviantArt. Mutual interest? DeviantArt used to have so many artists that I know, haven't visited since. I think Connor met... Was it Connor got his Deviant artist that does all the thumbnails that look really cool? I think Pete uses it as well. Well, I say that. Mudan uses it. I think they're from there. They stopped doing commissions for anyone else but the guys. Bumble, that's a dating app. That's what I'm saying. Someone just said that they met... Their son met his wife on DeviantArt. Tumblr was once the image sharing to be a part of. Then it went towards illicit images. Oh. Then it reversed that and is now generic. I will say, I do recall a period when Twitter started going down a road of like, why is everyone uploading porn as a reply? Because I remember Connor like promoting like Cyclefon, let's go, and then you'd scroll down to the replies and you just see people bouncing on it, and you're like, this doesn't charity. That happened quite a lot. I've heard that DA is a lot of AI now, but I can't stop loving it. Yeah. DeviantArt with AI. It's hard to tell who's doing AI and who's not, right? Because I've seen someone do a deep dive on someone who was called out for it because they had to show the process of start to finish. And they were unable to do that. So it's like, okay, so it's AI then. Because normally you have to show proof of concept, why you're using those colors, just the structure itself, and then see how that develops into something. So a lot of people that do make art now, they screen record. So from start to finish, they show the client this is how it was made. They have to. I'm wondering though, if the future of like traffic cameras, etc., is going to have to go back to analog. What do you think? as weird as it sounds, because obviously digital makes more sense, I feel that if analog is the only way that can't be tampered with from a law point of view, it feels like that's the most obvious route back to make sure that someone's not using AI to fabricate an event. There are people using Gen AI to make those time lapses. Oh my god. Can't win, can you? So there's no way of telling if I'm AI. Can you tell I'm AI? You can't. Right? I'm not AI. I'm human. There are people that in most cases you can. Interesting thought. My job involves CCTV and dash cams. Really, Sam? Well, I feel like it might have to go back the way of analog, unfortunately, for some places. Or in a court of law, how are they going to be able to tell if something's AI or not? Because everything looks too realistic now. Put 3 fingers in front of one eye. Well, and this is when I do this and one of my fingers looks thicker than the other. Oh. My Greek yogurt is made. I'm going to have to strain that tonight. Someone remind me before I go to bed at like stupid o'clock. Facebook is full of ChatGPT and AI. Long response, you have to fact check. Isn't it getting to the point now though that you can copy someone's text, put it into chat, like check this is AI, and it will say this is 90% chance of being AI. It's like even if it's made by a human, it's still going to think it's made by AI. I'm absolutely irritating. All right, Herbs, very clever. AI is really obvious, but that may change in the next 5 years or so. Why? I mean, it's already gotten to the point where you look at Will Smith eating spaghetti and it's changed, right? Apparently, if you put the Bible into an AI checker, it says... wait, what? If you put the Bible into an AI checker, it says it's AI? You mean no one parted the Red Sea? What do you mean he didn't turn water into wine? How dare you? Every person that claims to be real, 100% AI. Pull AI. Well then, if I am AI, can someone please find out where the download for Nihongo Jozu has gone? Because I would like to have it ASAP. I would like all the kanji in one. Or N1. Paul needs to strain Greek yogurt tonight and message Takashi-san. Yes, message Takashi-san tomorrow. Thank you, Kat. I do need to do that. Although that's from Siri. I've got that. I don't know if he wants to go on it, but he said that if he was going to go, he'd want to do yukata. But he's been busy. I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram. If not, you should. He's been doing the... what do you call it? He's been doing the matsuri. So he carries around the nanteyu. You know the big pole? I know it looks weird, but the pole with like the giant flag stuff, he carries that around. So he goes around and does the matsuri with his team for that. He's been doing that. So he's been out there already, like burning it up. All the kanji in M1 and Greek yogurt straining. Wait, what? No, I don't want to learn M1 in a day. It took Sensei Martian 3 months to learn N2. And that's after being here for like 10 years. So... think about it. I did reopen my Wanikani though, so I have been daily studying my kanji again. So that's fun. Imagine opening up something where you was learning it, it says, congratulations, welcome back. Here are the 300 that you left behind. Would you like to review them now? Go on then. And then like, ooh, that's an hour later. Can I do like the next 200 tomorrow? No. Oh yeah, that kind of hurt. Especially when you're like, I used to know this, and you look at like the level of how much you know a kanji, and originally it's like 80 to 90%, and then you go away and you haven't been. It's like playing a game that you haven't played in ages, and you pick up a controller and you're like, what button does what? How does that work? When you look at the kanji, you're like, I have not seen that kanji in my day-to-day life. But I know it's something to do with a boat. So you start looking it up and you're like, oh my god. And then it's like, it takes 5 goes for me to get it right. Imagine how much it has improved since that Smith spaghetti to now, but multiplied. Right? It's getting crazy, Godfoot. I think there's even AI porn now. Believe it or not. The websites are like, you don't need real people anymore. You can get it from AI. I have been struggling with a Japanese script on Duolingo, and I did the kanji characters, and oh my fucking god, Duolingo, I know, let me skip this. Yeah, that's one of the problems with things like Duolingo, is that it might show you the hiragana and the katakana, which you should know, by the way. In fact, I always say learn them first. Don't try and learn the language from Romaji, the English letters, because it's just not the same. It's not how local people learn it. So you want to learn Romaji and specifically learn the sounds. That's why I may not be fluent, but I can sound good in Japanese per se. Sometimes my tone will be off a bit, but like as long as you can pronounce those tones, it goes a long way to learning the language, I feel. And it's great for singing, because then you know how that sound should be pronounced. There's a lot of that going on. I wouldn't know anything about it, Godfrey. I know what I'm talking about. Best part is AI still can't... Rex? I mean, watch the vid of Will Smith eating. He doesn't swallow. Right. Where are we going? I wonder where you were going with that one, mate. Duolingo is so shite with characters. They keep telling you the wrong stroke order. Oh, that's really bad. No, that's really bad. I wouldn't go there then. What I found was I use a different app called Memrise I used to use for many years. And the way that did it was... Here's a new language you're gonna learn. We're gonna learn this word. And it would just do that and just show you kanji. And you're like, how this kanji means this. I'm like, but how? And there's no way for me to know what that. I'm not gonna be able to memorize that kanji unless you keep showing it to me over and over and over again. There's no way I'm gonna learn that kanji, which is why I like Wanikani. For those that are interested in learning, it tells you the strokes of the kanji, because usually the strokes have meanings. And they give them stories. And usually the stories revolve around elements of what that kanji represents. And that really, really helps you to learn, like, when you see a kanji, you're like, oh, so that kind of, that's something to do with water, or that's something to do with love. So it kind of gives you some references to what's going on. It can get a bit confusing when you start putting two kanji together. It can completely change the meaning. But usually, for the most part, it's somewhat similar as to what the meaning is. But you need to learn that from things like Wanikani, which is teaching you the kanji itself, as opposed to apps saying, here's this word in Japanese in kanji. Learn it. You're like, it doesn't work as well. Wanikani is great for visual learning. Yeah, I guess, yeah. And also, once a year, they do a lifetime discount. Because I think it's always a monthly subscription. But I believe it's in December... It's about $200, or it used to be, and that's like a lifetime pass. So back when I was like heavily doing it, I just bought that, and now I've got access to it whenever I want. My only issue with it, it may have it now, but when I first started using it, it didn't have access to, an app, and that was always a pain. That is how we learned Mandarin characters. Aware, just raw dog it. I'm too old to raw dog it. It's not a phrase I ever expected to use, but yes. If you want swears and rude, look up Japanese with you. What? Yuki? Oh, wait, is that the... Wait, hang on. Oh, I know that one. I think I know that one. I think we've seen that many, many times ago. Isn't she the one that's like, Toshi, you're so good, Toshi. Isn't it that one? Oh, Toshi. Toshi, oh. Am I familiar with the Kairi TV? I am not. What is the Kairi TV? Vermilion pleasure? What are these words you're throwing at me? I don't know these words. Nor do I want to know them, I think. Yuki... Come on, Toshi. Yuki is the puppet. Okay, then I'm thinking of something very, very different. What's Kairi TV? Also, I'm very aware that there's a lot of people in my chat that speak Mandarin and Cantonese, so you guys got it easy. It's not fair to me. All of you can just be like, oh yeah, that's easy. That kanji means that. Yeah, whatever. Japanese pronounce it what way? Pfft, whatever. The Mandarin, I mainly remember 3 pages explaining the A particle because it was a textbook for Americans. Oh, really? Whole class was like, oh, so it's like A. Got it. What? I'm confused by that entire statement. What does that mean? Vermilion Pleasure Night is the Japanese comedy show that has the geisha skits. Oh, that's, wow, what a weird name for a show. That's what they called it, really? Oh, sorry, my phone's playing up. We spent years learning English. True. So did I. How do you think we got there? All we did... yeah, I am aware that you guys have to suffer for learning the language. I get it. It's a lot harder for you because you have to learn too, right? It's a fun IPTV service that allows people outside of Japan to enjoy Japanese TV. Unfortunately, I wish I had access to that growing up, Godfoot. I did not. That makes me sad to hear. Means how good. What? How are equals good, hey. What? Huh? Since when you see certain words that seems to mean one thing but totally different in Japanese. Oh, and you're trying to... Oh, I see. So sometimes Japanese use the same kanji, but they change the meaning of it. That's annoying. That also makes no sense because usually the kanji is meant to be like a pictorial of what it's representing in a way, right? For what it's worth, it is crazy for anyone having thousands of different characters. It's just not a good system. I mean, they've got 2,000 common words in Japanese, I believe, right? That's an idea for Natsuki, though. A series of him teaching us swears and rudes. He does that already. Oh, it's relatively new? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know it. Yeah. Sorry. In Japan, don't have access to UK TV. I know you're going to say it. Don't use VPN. The Chinese greeting, usually translated as hello, is technically good hey. You mean ni hao? Ni hao ma? It's hilarious when you read the kanji in Mandarin in a sentence, though. The Chinese periodic table is kind of nuts. I memorized some easy kanji with Japanese song lyrics on song I already know. Unfortunately, I have bad memories. Oh, really? Twitch mobile sucks. Does it really, Godfoot? Really? I don't mind it. I get by with it when I use it. What is this? What are you saying here, Last Raven? I don't recognize this. One of my mods will know it though. And if it's a rude word, you're gonna get Thanos. How are you? Not a rude word at all, Last. Okay. That's ni hao ma. Okay. I recognize the middle one. That's part of ski. It's stinky. It's stinky? Well, I've to be fair, Godfoot, I don't know anyone that likes the Twitch app. Most of them have always complained about it. My kanji was slowly getting better through reading manga. He just said, how are you? Well, I know that now. Fatal, welcome back. How you been? Ni hao, you good? Ma? The how is good, right? So you might reply, how? How are you? What? Wait, so what's the ma for? Oh, the ma's the question mark. Like ka in Japanese. Ni hao ma. O genki desu ka? Oh, I never noticed that. So how often do you use ma in your sentences? My brain hurts when I'm learning Japanese kanji, especially when they have different writing strokes but similar shapes. I can imagine that. The radicals would be quite obtuse. Although I would say writing like just kanji or Mandarin, it's such a beautiful art form to write as well. Not easy either. You have to actually write it in the order that it's supposed to be in, otherwise it won't look the same. We only use for questions, right? You only use ma for questions. Does Japanese have ka as a kanji? We just use ka in hiragana, right? I don't think we have a kanji for ka, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure someone can prove me wrong otherwise. Some money is going into getting proper PPE for handling chemical. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't think ka has a kanji. I don't know if there is a parallel. It's... Japanese is already confusing enough. We don't need to throw a kanji in the word ka. Okay? That's hard enough. My name in Japanese is already hard enough with my middle names. As the banks tell me all the time. Oh, I don't know if I told you, I paid off my income tax finally, the expected estimated taxes. I almost didn't get to pay it on time because they didn't send me the forms, but my tax accountant sent me the digital forms, and now I've been given both the one that I've already paid for and the one coming up. So I know the one coming up, at a future date I can just pay that now without worrying. And then that'll be all of that stuff, don't have to worry about anymore. I'm too lazy to change the keyboard language to find out about the car. That's fair enough. It could be a mystery for another stream. There's ka equals mosquito as kanji. Really? Ka means mosquito in Japanese? I didn't know that. I call them bastards. So if this is a weird question, but when will you fill out your forms for banking? Do you need to use a Japanese version of Paul? It depends what you put down. In the bank, it can be Japanese or... Honestly, most banks, Bronze, they want you to use the same as what's written on your Zairyu card. The registration card they give you as when you come into the country. They want that name on there because it's just easier for everything. But I would recommend if you're moving to Japan to probably try and get rid of your middle names if you're not too attached to them, because it makes everything so much fucking easier. So many forms like get messed up with the middle names. Even when I fly with a plane, my first name and middle names are all sandwiched together. There's no spaces. Even though I put them in blank, it's so annoying. So when I have to look up my name, it's like, oh, it's not there. Oh, it's definitely there. Try the number. Japan has different dialects too, no? Have you talked to someone and wondered what they were saying? Oh, all the time, Mint. Kyushu's the worst. Kyushu's got some crazy accents going on and slang. Nobody likes taxes. Hell no. Except the tax man. He loves it. Or my tax accountant. I bet my tax accountant loves... Actually, do you think you like taxes or hate taxes if you're a tax accountant? Because on the one hand, it gives you a job. And it pays you very, very well. But you probably get clients that are such a headache that it wouldn't be beneficial. Mr. Otaku, I'm telling you, if you're not attached to them, considering getting rid of them if you ever come to Japan. If I moved to Japan, I'd be not just ditching my middle name, but switching my surname to Dadshot Bright. It's just easier. Especially if you can't get any benefit from the government because they were just corrupt and put it in their pockets. True. You'd have to be mad. I think... anyone that likes high stress environments and is really good with numbers probably relishes in tax accounting because it's just number crunching, right? Well, hang on, no. It's number crunching and trying to figure out what's deductible and what's not. So it must be quite exciting in the moment what can and can't be used. It's like gamifying the system in a way without gamifying it. I would love paying for streets and libraries. I would love to not pay for some of the stuff, but in general, taxes are go. Yeah, they do. They do make the world run round. You'd have a hernia? I assume taxman jobs treat it like it's more of a puzzle than a problem. Yeah, that's what I feel. Granddad was on the other side. He investigated companies for fraud. He loved it. Ultimate puzzle for him. Even retired, he'd do other people's taxes for favors because he liked the puzzle. That makes sense. I can see it from that angle. How can I make this number as low as possible? Taxes can be high stress, especially closest to the cutoff date. It's close to the cutoff date, or if you have a client that's really annoyingly uncooperative, I would imagine then taxes would be an absolute pain in the ass. And I feel sorry for you guys in America. If you live in Japan, you got to do two. With the Japan taxes and the American taxes, that doesn't sound fun at all. I like numbers, I don't like stress. That's fair. Change my middle name to Kashi. Change it to Toshi. Toshi. Oh, Toshi. Just do tax early. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you could start in January, I guess, right? My tax years start to end, so I normally do it. I normally get to them around February, I think, at the latest. Pete probably crying when it's tax season. Well, yeah, he's got to become a citizen or something, right, to be able to get rid of that. But I'm sure he doesn't want to lose his American citizenship, which is what happens if you nationalize here. You can only have one nationality. But they might make that harder soon. Who knows? They seem to be going down the road of making everything harder. I saw another new update. They was trying to... What was it? It's now you have to earn 4.7 million a year plus be in the run-in for 30 years pension to be able to potentially get PR. The interesting thing about this, I will say, they used to have a limit on how much you had to earn a month. Years and years ago, it was like you have to earn 200,000 yen a month. Then they realized that wasn't fair for people that were living in rural areas. So they changed that rule and said, you have to have enough to be sustainable for yourself so that you're not a burden on society. That rule lasted for many, many, many decades. And it became like, okay, that's fine. So it's up to them. So now what they're seeing is the new change where we're going back to you need to be earning this amount, which has its pros and cons, because now it means people that really want that visa, they will target that number regardless of what they're getting, just so they can get that visa. And then they'll probably go back to not earning that much as soon as they get it, kind of thing, right? It's a bit... But like it's been so, there's always been an unwritten rule. It was like 3 million to 3.2, I think, or 3.3 if you were single. And then if you was living with someone, it would go up. If you had a kid, it would go up more. So to see it go from that to 4.7, and then I think if you're with someone, it's 5.2 million a year you have to earn. Which, by the way, is not the national average. I think the national average is 4.7. I thought Pleat was planning to. Well, maybe he is. I don't know. I don't really speak to him about what he's doing. He's got PR, so he doesn't really have to worry too much. But to be fair, anything to get out of those American taxes, I wouldn't be surprised if he is going to go down that route. Double taxes. You know, the US is one of the few countries that taxes you for out of the country income, regardless of which country. Which is wild to me. Like, you're not earning that money in that country, so why are they taking that money? Do you understand, right? They want money. Greed. Because money, it's not double taxed if you do things correct. Oh, so it's a set amount, and then if you go over that, they're like, oh, gimme. Is it that case? It's bullshit, mate. Obviously, God falls under the latter. I see. Paying the two lots of taxes. That's why I would have to just renounce my citizenship if I moved out of the US. Yeah, I know some friends. I mean, Chris Hart. I remember him telling me very clearly, like, mate, I don't want to pay these taxes. I'm earning good money with music. I'm out. I'm happy. I want to live there. I don't want my kids being raised in America where there's guns and violence towards people of my shade. That's the way he put it. I'd rather just be Japanese and get on with it. And he did. He became a Japanese national for a very long time. I think it was 2014-ish, I think. He just went straight in and went, I want it. And even he said then, it's easier to get a citizenship than PR. He said it then. So I was like, we all knew. I don't know if they haven't changed the rules yet for citizenship, but I think it's about to become harder. If anyone wants to do permanent residency here. They've now got a calculator, I think. I saw it on, I think Sensei Martian, you saw it, right? They have this calculator thing that someone's put together that you can put all the statistics in to see if you qualify for it or not. I'm thinking about getting dual citizenship and staying in the Philippines long term, but I hate having to pay yeah. He's famous in Japan, so it might have helped him. No. Still got to go through the ropes. Obviously, I don't know what the rules are on citizenship. I don't know if you need to prove that you're contributing to society or you're just showing that you love the country. Because you have to recite something, I believe. If you want to be a citizen, you have to recite an oath of some kind off the top of your head. You have to remember it, memorize it. I believe so. Didn't Pete also get double taxed? Another issue he got is when he rejected the COVID funds that US offers. Apparently he has to pay back COVID funds? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. That sucks. I think it's over 100,000 earned in another country that is subject to taxes. Oh. They've also changed the citizenship things as well, but there are so many changes. Yeah, Sensei, I saw another one come up. I can't remember what it is. Someone... Oh, I wish I could look at my Twitter and just find it straight away. Someone said there's another new rule that just was like trying to be passed yesterday. So you need to update that. Whatever post you made that went viral the other day, Martian, you got to do it again. Even though he didn't opt to receive that fund. Oh, so he's got to pay it back even though he didn't oh, that sucks. So he's got to pay back money he didn't use? That's not fair. What if you're coming into the country as a millionaire, translating to billionaire in yen? Are you, Turtle? It sounds like Japan is making up rules as they go. So here's the thing. They're not making up rules as they go. They're trying to see what rules they can impose and get away with in the office. They're trying to curry favor with the elder voters. And the elder voters obviously are very nationalistic. They don't really want foreigners around. And they're catering to them because the large majority of them are going to keep them in power. The problem is, if the things that they're saying come to pass, and then it makes it harder for businesses to survive here, foreigners to survive here, or to want to stay here, that's going to have some big issues in the future for the country. Like for the younger generation. For the older generation, they're just going to they'll die out before they get to see the ramifications of it. However, I feel that she is getting not as liked lately because she said she gets 0 to 3 hours sleep a day. Like it's some flex. And the country was like, wait, what? Aren't you supposed to be in charge of really important decisions and you're only getting that many hours sleep for the country? That's not... Yes, I think everyone was like that. We don't like that. So I think she's sort of quieted down since saying that. Country by country, I think it's not a double tax. Japan, US has a fairly favorable treaty, and since Japan has higher taxes, unless you're making a ton of money, it's not likely to pay double. Oh, I see. Well, doesn't the highly skilled visa still apply for those that qualify? I don't know. My game is all about PR, so like, I don't really know about most of the others. Ruin your country just to pander to the older generation. I think there's obviously a specific demographic they want to keep in the country, and it's a demographic that has money. The problem is that why would a demographic that has money stay here when the yen is so weak? That's the other issue. And if they do impose these permanent residence stipulations where you have to earn 4.7 million a year or 5.2 million a year, how does anyone that lives in a rural area earn that much a month? It's impossible. That means that they're only sustaining like places like Tokyo, Osaka, potentially Kyoto, like Sapporo. You're not going to sustain that kind of income if you're living in the middle of fucking nowhere. So they're not going to get PR. And now that company, or let's say someone bought an Akia, right? A house in the middle of nowhere. They want to do it up. They want to contribute to society. They want to make sure that town's going to start thriving and they're going to help farm and make sure it grows. But they only earn like enough to survive there, but they're happy with it. Based on these new regulations with the government, it's like, well, sorry, you're not earning enough. Bye-bye. And now no one else is going to be at that farm patch to help foster it. So it's like, what are you doing? Why are you not? That's why I think the old rule was better. where it was basically you need to have sufficient funds to be able to live comfortably without being a burden on society. I think that's the whole reason why that whole sentence existed originally in the visa requirements, was for people like that. So unless they make a new rule for people in cities versus people in rural areas, if they make that like, oh, depending on where you are as to what rule will apply, and then you'll probably start seeing a lot of foreigners start moving out to rural areas. I'll tell you that right now. Rural areas will suddenly start booming, that's for sure. 2 to 3 hours sleep is sundowning. It's dementia and Alzheimer's. Yeah. I hear it's pretty dangerous to do that, right? Whilst your older voters are living in rural areas. Speaking of which, if you like rural areas, by all means, for those that weren't here earlier, please check out my Instagram. I did upload a new reel. I'm very lucky to do what I do for a living, and I get to share it with some wonderful people. And in that reel, you get to see some of the wonderful countryside that we're talking about right now. Sounds about right. And give it a like if you watch as well. Give it a cheeky like. Sounds like right, ignore where your food comes from. Yeah. Isn't it, they say, cut your nose to spite your face? I think that feels like what the government's doing. I don't like usually talking about politics, but when it starts affecting me this much, then of course I have to say something. But yeah. Did you watch Team UK crash and burn in the street? We spoke about it. I wasn't impressed with Gaunt's crate game. And the penalty shootout was pretty sad. I don't know what else went wrong. Unfortunately, you got to hit the... No worries, Martian. Thanks for hanging out, man. You take care of yourself and make sure you get that 10k in. I'll be watching you. You make sure you get that 10k in and hold me accountable too. It sucks we're punishing an entire group instead of focusing on a specific problem. Yes, it really does. But I feel like it's, at this point, it's whatever wins the monopoly, right? I genuinely think what you're seeing in Japan is part of a larger global move in that direction. Yeah, obviously we see it in America and England too. It is worrying because someone actually commented on my post. I will reply to them eventually on my Instagram post. They said, do you see yourself living in Japan for the rest of your life? And if you'd asked me that 3 weeks ago, I would have said, yeah, why not? Of course. But now I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's not that I don't want to, but life. The only thing that's somewhat good at the moment is the Toyota CEO pushing the other Japanese brands to try and beat the Chinese brands. Yeah. Japan has such a good infrastructure for like just the industry of like making cars and stuff as well. It sucks. We all love Japan. We love things that are made in Japan. We love the culture. We love the people. We respect everything about it. Just let us freaking love you. Is it that bad? I'll let you know next year. Depends what my permanent residency request comes out at. Because if that don't look good, that's the first bad sign. And then the yen is getting weaker and weaker, which makes it quite hard because obviously I'm paid in yen for most of the time. Obviously Twitch is good because I get paid in dollars. But for the most part, yen is pretty weak. So when it comes to traveling, I had Chris say to me, he's like, you should come to England, mate. Come and hang out. Come to England. I'm like, mate, I can't afford to go where you are. It's so expensive. And Nick was saying as well, because obviously Nick gets paid, his gym and everything's like Japanese yen. Traveling to Australia, like he's in Australia right now. He's there for 2 weeks. The amount of money it's costing him, he was like gobsmacked. He was like, I don't know how to afford London. Because England, London, if you're coming over with Japanese yen, it's like 216 yen, I think, to the pound now. It's crazy expensive. What makes me not sure about living here? I don't know. It's just there's a shift. You kind of feel. I've been speaking with people that have lived here for like 40 years, 50 years, and there's a complete shift in the air about how people look at you in a way, and like the way they approach you. And then not in the rural areas, mainly in the cities. And then I know the stipulations are getting really strict on how to get visas now. That makes it a little tough because I don't know if I can renew my visa next. I'm on a Teijuken. I'm on a long-term residence. I don't know if I can renew that next time based on these stipulations they're putting in. They might say, oh no, you can't renew it now. Not good enough. I'm like, what? That would suck. You got typos? Don't worry about it, Danny. I have them all the time in my brain. Keffel! Hey, welcome in, Keffel. How are you? People might know Keffel. She's awesome. You should go and follow her, by the way. She's a Geeks Pluser. We have worked 2 years ago. We did a Maid Cafe special with Kaho and Emily-chu. And Keffel was the small one. I think you fed me well. One of you like shoved a spoon in my mouth and nearly broke my teeth. I don't think it was you. One of you did it. But definitely give Keffel a follow. She's on Instagram as well. She does a lot of very, very, very funny skits. And, oh, Nihongo Jozu! Shift in the general sentiment towards foreigners. I gotta do a collab with you at some point, Keffel, actually. We should do something. You said you was going to a Gyaru makeup. Do you think I could do that? I could do a Gyaru. I could try and see if I could be better than Connor in Gyaru makeup. Sounds like Giri. Yeah, it probably was Giri, you're right. Probably ran that shit in my mouth and like... It's like that kid from Bring Her Back. Just shoved that spoon in my mouth and started doing that. Your dentist must like her. Yeah, my dentist probably does, because it probably paid them, like, after what happened to my teeth or what she did with it, probably got a lot more work out of it. You could look so cute. You think? I need to practice Gyaru poses, though. Paul has a Gyaro would be incredible. Is that what the guy's version's called? Gyaro? 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 Oh, no. So I'm not used to seeing it with Romanji. Gyaro would be incredible. Is there a male version? Gyaro? Is that the male version? Don't they have like super long hair? Can I finally look like Cloud from Final Fantasy? I could pull it off. There's only one way to find out. Stay tuned. It might be happening. Why am I agreeing to this? Why am I even mentioning this? Actually, yes, if Cloud was yassified. These phrases. You would genuinely look so good as a Gyaru. Is it because of my eyes? My sparkly blue eyes? My Team Edward eyes? Hostman Paul already looked like Cloud. Thank you, Mint. I appreciate you saying that. Not sure I agree, but I'll go with it. That was meant to be the look, though. I did see someone the other day have the haircut that I was supposed to have in that era that I didn't get. But it was like, it was spiky at the back, but it leads into layered at the front and then goes like down like that. That was the look. It was the look. Or if I look like Yacht or Genesis. Was it Final Fantasy VII? No, that was Final Fantasy VI, no? No. What's the one that had Zack in it? Crisis Core. Genesis, right? Hey, mate. I think you'd need more than a few miracles to make me look like Yacht. Not gonna lie. That man's like fucking Greek god levels of gorgeous. I see the video now. I accidentally became a Gyaru. There you go, that's the one. Accidentally. What? Oh, that's the Connor one, right? Yeah. Accidentally. Wasn't it like I was a Gyaru for 24 hours, I think? That was the original title. The hair definitely reminds me of Cloud's signature style. I'm glad to hear that. That's what I was going for. Final Fantasy VII was everything to me growing up. I don't know why I'm doing this. I shall stop. Believe in your Gyaru self. I don't know enough phrases for Gyaru, but yeah, I'm sure I can find poses though. I was going to suggest a collab with Connor's friend that dressed him in dresses, but that was goth and not... Oh, you mean Rinrin? I have not spoken to Rinrin since that shoot, but I have access to her. She's adorable. She's really lovely too. I don't know what she would put. I need to lose a bit of weight before I let her put stuff on me though. I'm not Connor levels of fit. Maybe time your visa comes up, renewal, things will be more favorable. Good thing you got your 3. Yes, I agree, Pook. Good thing my visa lawyer got me my 3-year. Sephiroth versus Genesis. You think Sephiroth wins? Isn't Sephiroth a little bit generic looking now, though? It's just that, like, all like leather and long hair, green. Genesis had that sort of nice, like, red look with like the green eyes, I think it was, and his hair was all flowy and sort of kind of shortish. And he always had an apple. He was always eating an apple. You know, he's healthy. Sephiroth isn't the apple. He's not healthy. So when Final Fantasy VII Remake-a-thon, after I finish the Nier-a-thon, and then the Leon-a-thon, and then the Jump-a-thon, and at least we forget the other thong. The Mankini-a-thon. The Mankini that Nick is making me do in Okinawa while I baseball bat a car. Why do I feel like that's actually achievable? Thank God you weren't here when Nick was on Godfoot, because you would have probably done something stupid. Not the Mankini, no. A lot of thongs to get. No, we don't do thongs. Sounds like something out of Street Fighter. Yes. I'm not doing a sub-a-thong in a Mankini. Stop it. It's not a bet. It's Nick being weird. I don't know why. Why does he want to see me in a Mankini so much as well? That's a bit... We good, bro? We good? That's dangerous. Too many sharp things around. Shrapnel. Thank you. I agree, Kat. Thank you for the voice of reason. Can we promote that more? Less Mankini around destruction. But how about a tub-a-thong? Has my community really... Are we really calling every single subathon a thong now? Is that's a thing? Has this become a Paul thing now? I didn't ask for this. I'm guessing he wants you to do something that you may feel uncomfortable doing. Taz, I think he wants me to do something so that he can do it because he's comfortable doing it. Who started the Thong Man Paul? Was it me? Are you alluding that that was me? Was it? You accepted it, you're stuck. Well, it's because you listened to my pronunciation and assumed that I used the word thong. 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 Sub-a-thong. Is this my Australian nar? Is that it? The way I pronounce thong? Does it sound like there's a silent G? Steam-a-thong. Shit. What's wrong with my tongue? I think I'm saying it wrong. Thong. It sounds like when people put Brian on that message. Jump-a-thon. No, I'm not doing it. Stop it. I won't let it happen. English is hard. Yes. Harder than ChatGPT's Essex accent, that's for sure. Just say ton? Cycle ton? It doesn't work. Cycle ton? Cycle tone. Cycle thong. Yeah, the tongue. Cycle thong. Cycle thong. Why can't... Cycle thong. Cycle thong. Thon. Yeah, the tongue needs to go at the back of the teeth. Cycle thon. Cycle thon. Shut up! Stop laughing at me. Cyclothon. How do you even spell cyclothon, chat? You don't even know how to spell it. You all spell it differently anyway. It's because when you end the on, you're adding the G sound. Am I? Cyclothon. That's it. It's because when I do the thon, I then release my tongue back, and that's going like thonga. It's because like the tongue goes up thong, thong, thong. That's it. Cyclothon. Cyclothon. So if I just keep my tongue behind my teeth, it doesn't become a thong. Got it. Cyclothon, cyclothon, cyclothong. Cyclothon? See, I spell it that way, cycle and thon together. But someone said, yeah, cyclothon, bike thong. Horse thon is like New Zealand's deck or six. What? What does that mean? I'm trying to control my tongue. Enlightenment due to thongs. I know how to say thong. 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 Give me a word to say. Thong. What's a hard word? Is there a word that I pronounce that you think is weird? The way I pronounce it. Cyclothon. Cyclathon. I've heard that as well. Cyclothon. Abbreviation. I think I'm pretty good at that. Abbreviation. Alliteration. Nah, shut up, Alpac. Are you just going to say words with thon at the end? Marathon. Oh. Very clever, Arj. Very clever. We all know it's pronounced fatal. And I'm dying on that hill. What does the deck or six think mean? So some of the thicker South Island Kiwi accents switch their I's and their E's. Results are hilarious. What? Okay, I know what those two words are. Well, why? Why do they switch the letters? Automaton. Bike tong. You say... Wait, what? Unbelievable. Wait, what? Unbelievable. Unbelievable? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I do. Wait. No, I don't like this. No. Unbelievable. 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 And ironic that it's the actual word as well. Unbelievable. 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 Undeniable. Unbelievable. Fuck! What? I'm saying it right? Unbelievable. Anything else, Mint? Any other little tidbits of joy that you're willing to sprinkle all over this stream? I cannot unhear him. I cannot unhear myself. I know. Unbelievable. Shit. Why does my tongue go there? Why? Unbelievable. 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 My tongue shouldn't go there. It's not what she's... Any other words with viable? I pronounce viable normal. Viable. Viable. Viagra. Variable. Vinto. Vintage. Inconceivable. Got to go back to the UK and reload the British in me. Am I like Harry Potter? I have to go back every year just to make sure I get that protection spell back on me. You're lucky you don't have an AI pool like Pete. And that's true. This is tickling me that he's only noticed. You're just gonna get worse and worse. You're second guessing yourself. I must say some other words weird. I know that sometimes I say for and Thor. For. I think everyone does that, right? The F word and the TH. Sometimes we pronounce it th or th. We mix them up, especially when you're speaking fast. It's like you point out sometimes someone walk weird and they start walking really weird. Is it like when you say that everyone's got blonde hair lately? What's going on with that? And then you look around and everyone's got blonde hair, but they've always been there. It's just you've noticed it once and now you all notice it. Because everyone's got blonde hair right now, by the way. Just in case. Actually, a lot of people have blue eyes. Madam, we come from the two countries that have some of the most recognizable accents in the world. There's also a huge variety of accents. That's true. Cat, ha, ha, ha. British people do, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is another one. T is th. And F and f. What? Blue eyes, yes, including but not to some white dragon. Who's that? I mean, I've got 2 accents. We already know that. We've got this accent, which is predominantly from my mother. And also, actually, my mum speaks Essex more than me now. Whenever I go there, she's like, bollocks. I'm like, Mum, please. Where did your accent go? But I cracked this out because of Japan, right? I think Japanese understand this accent a lot more easier than, say, if I crack out the old, "Yo, mate, how's it going, brother? I ain't being funny, mate. You fucking what?" I think I can be pretty good at accents, though, no? Mint is a mod now. Everyone say thank you to Mint for not banning you because she's accidentally pressed that button sometimes before. Not yet, but maybe sometime. I think I'm pretty good at accents, no? I mean, I don't know where my American accent's from, but I've got one. Right? I mean, I think most English, when we do an American accent, I'm just rolling these back up, by the way. I think most English people, when we do an American accent, it's like we normally go straight for the southern drawl. Or we go for the rootin' tootin'est. Yeehaw! Just southern drawl, baby. It's so easy. Just rolls off the tongue nice and easy now. Y'all hear what I said? Get back in there and make me some more sausages. Similar to Connie's Welsh accent, has certainly become a lot more English. True. I can hear Essex accents better because of you. Good. Good. No, bad. Don't go to Essex. People will stab you. I know, I've kind of proved that's not true now. But then again, I'm from there, so maybe I've got some sort of special Harry Potter spell that allows me to be okay with it. Everyone that's ever modded has accidentally banned someone at least once. Only one mod, however, has ended the stream accidentally 3 times? The southern accent is easier for Brits. I don't know why it's so easy. There are about... how many accents are there in America, by the way? I really wish I could get a New York accent down properly. I know... Hey, I'm walking here is the line that everyone uses. Are you about Timmy too? What's he getting up to these days? I don't know. No one knows, Jackie. Just keep it to yourself, okay? Give me that sloppy Joe. Is that from New York? Give me that damn slice. I'm walking here. I know that one's obvious, yeah. Hey, I'm walking here. That's the easiest one, right? LA, I have no idea. I mean, you can do the Valley Girl accent. Oh my god. I don't know what the Valley Guy accent is. It's just like, yo, bro. That's just Pete, as we know. What are you talking about, bro? I got the all free. My head is clear. Let's just hang out by the beach. Hit some waves, bro. The Italian-American accent is slightly different between New York and New Jersey. Is it really? I'm walking here was an ad-lib. Was it really? I didn't know that. Also, I've probably already said this on stream, but just in case I haven't. Did you know the movie Enter the Dragon by Bruce Lee was originally called Blood and Steel? And they changed the name when they found out his Chinese name is Dragon. Someone in chat can confirm that. I don't know what his actual name is in Chinese, but it's there. And therefore, the whole point of that movie was the first movie he ever released in Hollywood. It was his first big budget production. Enter the Dragon. That's why they called it that. That is so cool. Hearing that, it's on the director's commentary of the iTunes thing from the guy that made it. The people. There's a really, really good director's commentary on it. I was shocked when I heard that. I was like, no way. I mean, Blood and Steel would have been for a film of that caliber. I feel like Blood and Steel would have probably been a bit pants. Although I kind of see why, because obviously the famous image is him with that rip right here, because the guy has got the claw and he uses it in the mirror room at the end and he slices him with it. So blood and steel kind of makes sense. But now you know why. It's pretty cool. And a lot of the people, like that opening scene where he was preaching his beliefs, like he has the student, he tells him, stop looking at the finger or you'll miss all the heavenly glory, when he's trying to educate him on life kind of stuff. You shouldn't be looking at this, you should be looking at that. That's the bigger goal. Those kind of things. That whole scene originally wasn't going to be in it, but they forced it to be in it because they believed in Bruce Lee's like philosophy, and it's really important to him, and it means a lot that he tries to show off like his, because that man was so good with words. He was my my Muhammad Ali growing up. A lot of people I know like worshipped Muhammad Ali. For me, I read his biography book growing up. Bruce Lee for me was a massive influence on like just standards and discipline. Crazy good philosophies on that guy. Good afternoon, Emma. How are you? Li Xiao. You work with a girl named Li Xiao. Kazuma Kiryu. That's a different person. Lee Little Dragon. So that was his name, Lee Little Dragon. I mean, to be fair, he was always... I don't think Hollywood was used to seeing someone ripped either back then. When he showed up with a six-pack, being really... Because he wasn't, like, necessarily big, but his diet, whatever he was doing, was so on point that he was just, like, barely any, like, water in his system. So he was always, like... He always looked absolutely ripped. And I think Hollywood wasn't used to that at the time as well. Bulgely instead. Well, that's a good one. That's a Connor thing. It reminds me of Kill Bill personally, but his muscles are cut. Well, he used to be a bodybuilder. A lot of people think that Bruce Lee just did martial arts. It's like so that he just practiced kicking every day. It's like, no, he used to lift weights. He used to do a lot of routine, a lot of push-ups, a lot of stuff to like, because back then you need to get bigger. Probably, I can't confirm it, so I won't say this is like definitely, but that was back in the era of steroid usage and stuff. I'm not saying he used it, but it was quite readily available back then. You had people like Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff that swore by it, and they've got like their documentaries saying that, yeah, we do everything to get bigger. There was no rules on it back then. I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe did a bit of testosterone or something, but because he was so small, so to be that jacked and that big but that small was pretty crazy. But he was an anomaly, as we know. The Little Dragon name seems to be the chosen stage name. Birth name was different, meant like to shake up. Well, obviously he would go by a stage name for Hollywood, so that makes sense in that regard. I thought it was a cool little idea. A cool thing to learn, just about his opening into Hollywood being like Enter the Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. You know, what a cool little nudge, or yeah, cool little nudge to his own little name going in there. I like Bruce Lee ever since I saw him in the Green Hornet. Yeah. Green Hornet was good too. Doing something might explain something. What? What? What does that mean? I think I missed the first bit. Oh, doing something might explain something. You mean testosterone? Well, no one knows how he died, which is still a mystery to this day. And I find that weird. There must have been an autopsy done on his body, but no one really knows. They assume that he was... People say that he was doing stuff that the Chinese martial arts didn't like. He was preaching things that went against their philosophies and educating foreigners on things they thought were sacred. So there are those that believe that he was poisoned by a gang that didn't like what he was doing. Now this is like, whether this is true or not, who knows? It's... Some people also thought he was cursed. Really? There was talk of his hallucinations. You're right. Again, during Hollywood during that time, there was probably a lot of people doing drugs. I thought he was ill. He might have been. We don't know. That's the mystery. There's no real answer given as to what happened. He just sort of like died, and everyone was like, autopsy, and they're like, nah. Let him leave his legacy. He loved coke, and it was meant to be painkillers that... Oh, wow. We know that's confirmed, or... We didn't have social media back then, so... It was a lot easier to do stuff in private, I would assume. Some people thought the curse got... yeah, rest in peace, Brandon Lee as well. That was in my top 5 films of all time growing up. The Crow. Great film. Great storyline as well. Don't know why. I still regret to this day that they remade it with the actor from It. What's his name again? The guy that plays the clown. He's such a good good actor as well. But they did him dirty doing that film. Bill Skarsgård, that's it. Yeah, man. The Crow's not a good film. Not the remake. They shouldn't have done that. Apparently Jason Momoa was originally going to do a remake of it. I think he looked pretty good as the Crow, but it fell through. But the original is always going to be the best. The soundtrack just hit, the mood of it, the atmosphere, and I think Brandon's portrayal of a character that's like killed and coming back to life to seek vengeance, it just worked beautifully. Very, very well done. Also, that soundtrack was damn good. Triad does fit for Hong Kong cinema of that era. Right. But it's all very speculation if it affected Bruce Lee or not, whereas the curse and hallucinations talk is a bit more verified. So for those that don't know, Brandon Lee, his son, he wasn't as much of a martial artist as his dad, if I remember correctly, but he did start getting into martial arts films because of his dad. It opened up doors. Very handsome guy, spoke English. I think he was born and raised in America, if I remember correctly. If I'm saying anything wrong, by all means, please correct me. Anyway, he died on set before the film was finished. I think they was 80% finished, or was it 90%? Because someone had a prop gun, shot it, and it had a bullet in it, and it killed him. And it's such a shame because that film, that was his starting point. He would have exploded after that. The wrong choice of words, but yeah, he would have blown up. No, he would have... His career would have skyrocketed after that film was released. And it's such a shame. Yeah, someone misplaced a live bullet in his gun. Which has happened more recently with another film, as we know, and that's such a shame. He would have done really well. That film just highlighted how much potential he had to grow. Because that's the first film that he was like really like the main and really good at it. Although, no, he would have been amazing. Would have made Brandon the third eldest male in his family to die weird young. Oh really? The third eldest male? Who was the other one then? I don't know the other ones. The way they had some scenes get remade. Was it one of his brothers? There were some shots, like there's one when he's walking towards a window and his face is blacked out, and then they have lightning flash, and then they use like a superimpose his face on the face. I think it was his brother, and that's how they got around those kind of shots where they couldn't have him there anymore because he passed away. I'm assuming the family okayed that. Basically Russ, yes. Whatever happened to what's his name? Not Anthony Hopkins. Who's the guy that plays the Shadow? The Shadow knows. Anthony something. He's in Glengarry Glen Ross. Always be closing. He shot someone. He went to court, right? Alec Baldwin, thank you. Did he get out of court? Did he go to prison? Bruce Lee's dad also had a weird death at a young age, so 3 in a row. He got off? Wasn't it his film? Wasn't he in charge of safety? The film came out, right? If I remember correctly, I think the film came out as well. It was a cowboy film. He was a producer. Okay, so it wasn't his responsibility per se? That's probably the longest I've ever had. One can of all 3. 2 hours. I'm impressed. It is also kind of, I don't know, pointless is the wrong word. When someone passes young. Yeah, it's sad. It feels like a waste. Waste of potential. Oh, the gun armorer was charged. So why was he run through the mud then? Why was Alec Baldwin's name like put through the ringer? And he went to court and everything. Because he's the one that shot him, right? Was it her? He's the one that shot her. Bruce Lee's dad officially listed as a heart attack at 64. Wait. There was something in that Lydia Lee movie. Wait, what? Bruce Lee's dad died at 64. He shot the gun, so therefore... Personally, I'm not good with handling it regarding Jeff Buckley. Oh, Jeff Buckley. A lot of people love his rendition of Hallelujah. It is very beautiful. For me, my favorite song on that album, though, is Scarlet Wine. I remember when I first heard it, I just felt intoxicated by that song. It's such a beautiful acoustic song. Lilac Wine. Sorry, not Scarlet Wine. Lilac wine is sweet and heavy, like my love. He shot the gun. Person in charge weaponry didn't check. He pulled the trigger. And he was management as the producer, so culpable in hiring someone who was in over his head. Right, okay. Oh my god, you got me. Yeah. I don't know why I said Scarlet Wine. Maybe Scarlet Witch is on my brain because of the next Doctor Doom film that I'm not even sure I want to watch. The Linda Lee approved movie was 1993's Dragon the Bruce Lee story. Oh, I liked that film. I saw that growing up. The main actor that played that, he was great. Jason Scott Lee, I think his name. He did really well. He played that film really good. The game of that sucked. Absolutely hated that. Everything was too hard. All I wanted to do was just like get someone on the floor as soon as possible so I could do the stomp on the neck. His famous name, his famous word. I needed Google for it. Is it called the Linda Lee approved movie? Really? Didn't they do another one recently though? I think they did, right? Also, I'm surprised Bruce Lee doesn't have more games. We did watch one snippet of an old game of Bruce Lee's. I think it was based on Enter the Dragon. And it was on the Commodore 64. That really takes me back. Sound effects of his feet just going... It's just like two sound effects, but merged into one, but pitched slightly differently. Just to make it realistic. Actually, I think it was one sound effect. Just there's no round robin, right? For those that don't know, with music or any kind of sound effects, there's a thing called round robin. We use it when, like for instance, if I do this sound, if I hit it again, even though it might seem like it's the same sound, it's not. There's a different air, there's a different like amount of pressure applied, so it's different. So it's able to not feel robotic. So if I did this just once, sampled it, and then just went like that, it would sound very robotic and samey. And a lot of instruments, they often do like, for violins, they'll do like 4 or 5 pass-throughs. So that if you want to do one note and then hit it again, it'll be different depending on the down or the up. Or the same with pianos. On a piano, when you hit a key, the next time will be different. And that's why some sound libraries cost so much money or are so big in gigabytes, is because they're not only doing it per the note, they're doing it per pressure of the note. So depending on how soft you hit that note, they'll have like 5 to 10 round robins of that one note. And again, round robin is a different sample of that. And then depending on how many different pressures they want, they'll just keep building it up. Bruce Lee games for a stream or Bruce Lee movies watch party. I'd love to do watch parties, but it's still in me that I feel bad about copyright, you know? Anyway, there's an advert on. I'm going to be right back. You go and hydrate and I'll refill my glass. So I'll see you soon. All right. Min, you there? We should have a test run to see if you know how to end the stream in case I do something silly too. We've done it for most of the mods, but we need confirmation that they all have the power. Just in case, on Thursday, something goes tits up. My friend recorded a Fazioli grand piano back when they were in uni. He did it like 2 or 3 pressure manually. It ended up good, but definitely easy to hear. It's not too detailed. Oh, really? That's cool. Wasted Thursday? I'm not intending to be, but, well, you never know. I ideally not, but I am going up to Shinalmori, so I figure if I'm going up to Shinalmori, it makes sense to be prepared just in case. Although I don't think Mint's here, because she's not replied. Oh, she is. She's here or she's not? Oh, no. Anyway. What else has been going on? Anyone has anything to say? I haven't really much else to say, really. In regards to my life, it's just been at home, editing footage, trying to get myself back together. I did get these. I forgot to share these last time. I got them from Hokkaido. If the camera wants to be... No, Sony's being Sony. Nama Chocolate Royce. Aida Whiskey. It's a Port Charlotte Scottish barley. No more brothers' dogs with me. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Has it survived the heat? Yes. When I bought them in Hokkaido, they actually gave me an ice packet with them. Why the end? No. It's just like as mods, you just want to test that you can do it too. So yeah, do an exclamation end, and I'll just go back live. Just want to confirm that you can do it too. Mint, that's all. I've just realized why you can't do it. Even Fatal can't do it, or Sobering, no one can do it, because I don't have the software on. I'm sorry. The thing is, if I put the software on, it goes to the Be Right Back screen, because it's looking for the other signal from my backpack, and it's not on, right? Yeah, this is a Paul error. This is not a Mint error. Alright, so when it goes to the Be Right Back screen, try it then. Oh, you should be able to try it now.
Stupid.
Perfect. Perfect. That's good to know. And while we admire that, we'll celebrate with a nice bit of Nama Choco. I'm only going to have one though. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I'll have 2. Mate. Royce chocolate. I've got another pack in there of matcha. Dangerous. They're so good. By breaking down old customs and producing consistently original items, we are pursuing a new level in chocolate enjoyment. Amen. I wonder what Shinalmori is going to be like, though. Hopefully the people are cool. I should look at the street, though, right? We need to prepare. What's this? Chiikawa Pocket?
The All-Mori Festival, a representative summer festival of the Tohoku region, kicked off on the 2nd.
AI voice. This is going to be so busy.
On the opening day, the 2nd, 16 large Nebuta floats paraded through the center of All-Mori.
Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to see it in real life.
This year, a Nebuta float featuring Chiikawa, from the popular character's first smartphone app, Chiikawa Pocket, appeared as a lead float to delight the children. A large crowd of spectators packed the parade.
Jesus. Sheesh. At least I'm tall enough to be able to get over most of these people.
A large crowd of spectators packed the parade route, cheering along with the performers, shouts, and the powerful musical accompaniment. The Aomori Nebuda Festival runs until
Oh, it looks so good.
two large Nebuda floats appearing on the 5th and 6th.
There we go. That's the one. It's gonna be good, man. The colors are crazy good, yeah. I need to, hang on. Let me have a look at Google Map for a second. I've got to, like, figure out where the event is. I think I know roughly. I know it's in Shinamori. So, we're in Tokyo. And we're going all the way up to Aomori. But the station is Shin-Aomori. That's Aomori. What the hell is the... Oh, it's over there, okay. So I believe the event itself is over here. Next to Aomori Station. I think it's like on one of these roads. It's normally like a 3-block thing. Which, like, when you look at the entire area, it's crazy how small it is. But I think the reason is because, like, later on they send them out to sea here. So yeah, I need to make sure that we get the Shinkansen over to here, Shin-Aomori. Then we get off and then we can walk over to there. I wonder how far that is to walk. Let's see. Shouldn't be that far. Oh, it's an hour's walk? That looks... God, I hate it when you look at a map and it looks tiny. That's an hour? How is that an hour? Yeah, it's a 8-minute drive or an hour's walk. That doesn't make sense. What? .2 kilometers? .2 kilometers does not take an hour. Right? Or maybe it does. Well, I can always get a taxi if I need to. Or you get the train from here to there. That train station's going to be rammed. It's going to be so busy. Might be Emmy an hour, but I limp. What? That's alright. Also, yeah, I saw your question over there. Mayday, mayday. I have seen the FX5. It's alright. It's alright. It's not necessary. I'd rather have the built-in ND filters. Depends on how fast you walk, but it should take you around 40 minutes. Is the stream going to be called Navigating Never Tonight? It might be. Technically speaking, surviving, because I've got to stay up till 5 AM. Maybe put down the little Street View dude on that walk, and maybe the 1 hour is hills. No! Although I did look at the escalation, it had the escalation, if you looked at the bottom there, it had it, like, this is like, the escalation's like this. It had it like here, and then there at the end. So I'm like, I don't know what route it expects to be like that. But we shall find out. $5 AM. Well, the thing is, L-Cam. There's no hotels. They're all taken because it's such a big event. But I want to see it still. So I decided to just get a train to go up there, watch it, enjoy it, maybe try and hang out with some locals. See if I can find a bar that stays open till late. If not, try and find a karaoke place or an internet cafe. Everyone's saying a love hotel. Worst case scenario, I don't find somewhere and hopefully a convenience open. I can get a drink and chat with you guys until I feel it's time to end the stream. But ideally, it could be fun until first train back. I think of it as the beginning of a new set of features to trickle up and down the product line. I guess. I mean, the triple base ISO, and more importantly, the fact that it's got the dual dynamic thing on is crazy. But it's only at 800, not at 12,800. A lot of the times that we film, it's always 12,800 because it's always indoors, so it kind of sucks. YOLO, yeah, YOLO basically. I'm YOLOing. I've been here for so long and I've never seen it. And I know a lot of people that haven't seen it, so I'm like, well, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Why not? Spend some fucking money. Go up there and enjoy it. Fine apple snacks. Yes. Cider. I haven't booked a return train yet, no. Because I don't know what time I would get the train back. I know what train I would like to get, but it depends if I can get to the station. I might find somewhere that I'm staying that's not near the station, in which case I want to be careful. Aomori is famous for apples, yes. If I had a driver's license, yes. If being the key word there, unfortunately. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll watch it through your IRL. Good. That is an apple snack, I suppose, too. Well, every time I've gone to Aomori, Chris has always demanded that we get cider, so that's usually the best place to get it in Japan, so why not? There are literally no hotels at all, not even further out. Good point. I've mainly stayed in the area. I've not really looked at places outside of the area because I figured I'd be staying there so late, there's no point in getting on a train. I mean, theoretically, I can't get home, so that's why I'm staying out there. I probably could find somewhere next to Aomori, per se, and find a hotel, if you mean that. Maybe that's an option. I don't know, I haven't got many... It's already August 4th now, I'm cutting a bit close if I'm doing that. I just realized because like when the Nebuta Festival ends, there's no more Shinkansens back to Tokyo. I would have to leave before it ends to get the Shinkansen back to Tokyo. So it just didn't make sense. Passport does not serve as a driver's license. No, what? Since when did a passport serve as a driver's license? I have a UK driver's license, but it's so old now, I don't think they would allow it. I just don't want you to sleep in the streets. Maybe I'm for the streets. Bring a tent. Where am I going to put it when I'm going around filming all the good stuff for you? What if I want to eat food? Hook up with the locals and get a free stay for the night. Wink, wink. Yep. That's a potential option. Never know. We can see if we get lucky with the lights. See if I can schmooze someone to let me stay in one of the floats. Because they can't all win. Only 3 get to win. What do they do with the ones that don't win? Maybe they're going to get burned. Well, what can I sleep in it before it gets burned? Possible. Anywhere can be a bed, but also don't. I'm not intending to, but you make a good point, though. Let's have a look. I'm not looking for beds. Let me look and see. God, I keep trying to look at the history, but like I've got it on private, so I won't show it. Gmap. I wonder where the next closest place would be that I could get a hotel if there was one available around there. Because the Nebuta Festival lasts until like 9. I think it will go on until later than that though. Let's see here. Could you camp anywhere? That would require me bringing camping gear. Get one of those Mario Kart things going around Tokyo. I'd like to, and just run it into this pond here. Hachinoe is one. That's one option. Ideally, I would want to go to somewhere that a train can be hitched on. Oh, here! I forgot about that. We filmed here once, and this is the one with all the seagulls. I filmed here with Chris and Sharla on Non-Stop North. Can I use booking.com without having to log in? Booking.com. At the same time, I like the idea of staying out. It seems fun. If you can meet locals, the idea seems fun. And I want to do something crazy, so... I'm looking for... Loving it. Bears are locals? I'd rather not. Thank you very much. Uh-huh. No properties found, even in Hachinoe. No properties found. Wait, where's this? What do you mean no properties found? Is that not a property? They're already on it. They're pretty good. They do have properties. Why are they saying they don't? As long as it's not raining. I do keep checking. It says it's not supposed to rain. It should be okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, Foam. That was the idea. But I don't know how many of them will be busy. I'm confused if it's saying it's available or not. That would suggest it is available. But how do you... Can you get to Hachinoe from... Shin Aomori, right? Shinkansen. So let's say last available. Can I get a date? Did they let you put a date on? They don't. Arrive by then. Oh, I suppose 6. Let's say if the latest was at midnight or something, or 11. Okay, so that's doable, technically. If the festival did end at 9, I could get a train at 10:20 to go to Hachinoe, and then stay in a hotel over here. But then I'd miss all the fun potentially going on over here, because if it only goes on until 9 PM. What's going on at 10:20? This is modified schedule as well. What does that mean? I have precisely 2 days to think about it.
Hey there, babe.
Hey Van, how are you doing? Welcome back in. Appreciate you. It's an option, but at the same time, I'm like, is it a fun option? Also, I don't know how long my backpack will last as well. Because it's been a while since I've done a long stream. The last one was Chiba, right? I know one of my cables works. I don't know if the other one does, so I need to think of that as well. Fun as in funny haha, or fun as in like, woo! Love Hotel, baby, let's go! Fun. Don't worry about me, alright? I'm not a kid. I'm a mature adult. I can find a way to make myself entertained. Don't you worry about that. A Big Chungus battery pack. Well, I do have 2 Big Chunguses on me. I've got the 155 anchor, and I have the other, no, small rig, and I have the big anchor. I think I should be okay. It's the same setup I used to use on the Chiba Cycle. And that lasted for hours, right? Mature cheddar, baby. Englishman found sleeping in Aomori ditch? Maybe. Wouldn't be the first time I've done something like that. Can you set an alert RSS to the booking sites most Japanese hotels use just in case of cancellation? Not that I know of, no. I don't know how the Osmo Pocket survived that many hours. It's so dumb. Ian did that? Ian slept in a ditch? When? This is news to me. There's more Ian lore I need to learn about. I have to give him a text. Yeah, I'm sure that's the face he would make if you told him that as well. Let me look on booking.com on my computer, on my computer again, and I will check Chanel Marie just in case there's been any cancellations. Just in case, because you never know. There to there, that ain't there, not this, Aomori. Boom. Select the dates. Searching. So, Aomori has I want to say 3 properties available to stay. The first one is almost a month's rent for a night. Second one says it's downtown and it's a ski resort. And the third one is also nearly a month's rent. It's the biggest festival up there in the entire year. Of course they're going to bump up the prices. It's the way it is. You can't win. Have I seen Trip.com? I have not. I can't imagine anywhere else would have anything better than Booking.com though. Remember, this day is the busiest day of the year for that region. Trip.com? Honestly, I should just ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, find me a hotel, please. Where? There. Hotels and homes. Aomori. Aomori City. That's the night. That's the ski resort. That's not out. That's not really Aomori. It's around it. Those are big prices, bro. I like to keep it either 4 digits, or if it's 5 digits, it's not going over 2 on this part. That's a medical spa and stay though. So it's not just a hotel. Jesus. I mean, I can kind of see why that's expensive. View by map? I don't think we have to, mate. I mean, there's like literally... That's it. Oh, you mean for these other ones? They're still too expensive, man. Still way too expensive. No. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. This one's available. It's only a month's rent. Sold out. Everybody's dead, Dave. Where are all the hotels? There's none. And that's why we stay up. Hachinoe is where you would stay and drive up. Yeah. I don't drive. I can't drive. I don't have a car. And I don't have a driver's license. Buy an apartment there? Oh, okay. I've got to wait for the Twitch money to come through this month first though, right? Maybe then I can. It's too rural for the internet, really? Start a tubathong. RV worthy. Well, it's a bit late now because there's only 2 more days before it's on. So unless I can find a way to slap a sleeping bag somewhere on my body. Oh, I saw that at the Orcon. Yeah, I saw that, Danny. That was on the other one. I don't think it's close to Aomori, or is it in the outskirts? Rent Nabi for a night to drive you back to Tokyo. I wouldn't wish it upon him because you'd also have to drive up. Dormy Inn's good, yeah. Wait, that's a Dormy Inn? Wait, what? Hang on. I also don't believe it if it says it's not taken yet. I don't believe that for a second. Walk and talk, you're on the wrong channel there, mate. That's a Pete thing. Let's have a look, see? Oh, I saw this dive already on it. Yeah, we saw this one. This is one we was looking at earlier. But I could get this, but to get to it, I would have to leave, what is it? I'd have to leave Shin Aomori at like 10:20, and I don't know what time the festival's shut, so we might be leaving before everything finishes. In which case, the end of the stream's just me going to like Hachinohe and not doing much, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I just worry that I do that and then it's like, oh, it's over. What a great festival, and then pfft, it's a bit shit. As opposed to if I don't know. It could either be a really good night or a really shit night. I could end up meeting some locals that want me to go to a bar with them. We end up doing karaoke and doing stupid silly shit. Or I end up on my own and going, well, that's it, guys. I'm going to find a rock to go and sleep on now. I'll see you later. Who knows? That's kind of the fun of the IRL, though. Balance your want to party with your want to sleep. I just want to do something. Let me do something. You can take over the walk and talk while Pete is in the USA. He's back, though, isn't he? Isn't he back soon? I think he comes back like on the 6th. It's pretty soon after. You've survived 72 hours without sleep. Yes, that's true. I've danced for 72 fucking hours. Nick, break down your door while you're sleeping with your toddler out? Fuck me. Thank God he's in Australia. Could be a lot worse. I might also end up crying to chat. I might do typing. If you keep hitting those emotional beats for me. I might open up my heart, reveal all my horrible feelings. You'll never know. No chance I would miss a night's sleep. I would be grumpy as fuck. I am in this weird hybrid group of being a night owl and what's the opposite to a night owl? A morning rooster. I'm both. I can either be an all-night owl or I can wake up and be like, way. I don't really have a preference. Early bird, there you go. I like morning rooster. Sounds better. Early bird. What's that? That's not fun. Night owl. Early bird. Is an owl not a bird? Maybe that's why I'm always grouchy, no sleep. Yeah, that would do it, Elf. That would do it quite easily. Yeah, I had this... Well, and also, let's be honest here. I think everyone's done this at least once in their life where you try to get through, you're sleepy, you're tired. I'm yawning right now. Just the thought of it. God, you're making me sleepy just thinking about it. You get through that moment where you're like, oh, I'm so sleepy, what am I going to do? And then suddenly you get that third life. And you just wake up, you're like, whoa, what? It's because the music's too relaxing, that's why. Morning rooster, early bird, right? It's called the morning rooster from now on. Get that tattooed. Write it down. You had 10 hours of sleep and still feel badly tired. That's called oversleeping, which is something the body should never, it shouldn't exist. I don't know what part of the body decided, oh yeah, by the way, if you sleep too much, you'll get tired again. That shouldn't exist. The nightshirt brings out angry Spanish elf. What nightshirt? I'd only get a tattoo if it's from Nick. Luckily, he's not had a biro near me since. When I had to rub that off, I had so much red from having to really... Because he didn't do like one. That was like a proper multiple layered tattoo that he put on me there. Can you test the tipping page for me for no reason? I think something's set up. What? My lack of sleep is manifesting as typos. Rub what? His biro. And that's not a euphemism for something else. Why didn't he use a Sharpie? He did. Like, what? Biro. Biro, you know, biro. Because we were very, very drunk. Well, Jolly. He was drunk. He'd started a lot earlier. In fact, every picture he has sent to me in Australia since has had either 1 or 2 bottles of red wine somewhere in the vicinity of the frame. What's wrong with Biro? Leave it. What? Isn't that the name of the brand that made them popular? Biro? Ink pen? That sounds shit. That could be anything. That could be a fountain pen. No? Biro shock? That's like the discount version. Don't you kindly. No one else knows what that is. A ballpoint pen. I only know Biro from the UK stuff. Wait, what? Is this really not a thing? Biro? Wait. Biro? UK slang? Oh, it's an Irish slang as well. British or Irish slang for a standard ballpoint pen. To be frickin' fair though, it's named after the fucking maker. He invented it, so yeah, we call it by the maker's name. Biro. It was used in Australia as well when I was a kid. They don't use it anymore. You know, pen and felt tip. Okay, that's fair, but just say pen. I will say what I want to say, and for us it's been Biro. Growing up we always said Biro. Also, actually guys, fun fact. I found another little tidbit of knowledge the other day. How do you pronounce the famous anime studio in Japan? They make a lot of big films, Spirited Away, etc. Write down how you pronounce their name. Shipley, Ghibli, 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 Ghibli these nuts, Ghibli, UFO table, what? Ghibli, Ghibli, but apparently that's wrong in the Italian. Ghibli, 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 oh Ghibli, gobble. Ghibli. Totoro Studios, Ghibli. Hebli? Hebli? Hibli? Ghibli? Gimli? Okay. That's more Turkey than Japanese. Hebli? Hebli? Djibouti? What the fucking Danish? Spritskensklusker. It's like alcohol and then soft pen. I think the British pronounce it easier. Good evening, Doctor. How are you, mate? Been a while. How do you pronounce this famous animated studio, Doctor. Because I found something very interesting about it. Like, did you know? You're both right. It is named after a plane that is pronounced Ghibli. However, they didn't know that when they made the Japanese sound. So they pronounce it Ghibli. And unfortunately, the brand is so big that they couldn't change it. So whichever way you pronounce it, technically, is the correct pronunciation. It's the correct pronunciation. How do you pronounce GIF? Even though the owner will probably say it's GIF. That feels like should be a G, but there's no name attached to that. Ghibli is a name of the plane that was inspired. That's why so many Ghibli movies have like planes in them, because what's his name? Hayamoto? Haya something. The creator. He loves what do they call it? What the fuck is what's the word for planes and shit? Things in the sky. Aerodynamics, aeroplanes, things that go aviation. That's it. Aviators. Yes, thank you. Miyazaki, aviation. Yeah. Aeronautics. Yes. He loves that stuff, so that's why. And that was his favorite plane. So he wanted to name the studio after it. However, obviously in Japanese, he went with the Ghibli, and it should have been Ghibli. Could they pronounce it? I mean, I suppose they do. Ghibli. Yeah, it's just like a right, Ghibli. They could have done it with a small Ghibli. Yeah, it's an Italian aircraft, which is why Porco Rosso exists. Because that's why he made Porco Rosso. That's the inspiration for it all. It's like how they pronounce ocarina. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Ocarina? Ocarina? Ocarina. How do you pronounce ocarina? Don't ask me to pronounce that word that Mint found out I can't pronounce right. Ocarina. Was his father an aircraft designer? That would make a lot of sense. It came from an... Wait, what? It came from Caproni Ghibli, which is an Italian aircraft. Oh, I didn't know it was that exactly one. I knew it was named after it. Makes as much sense as Donald McDonald. Ocarina-sai? When I was young, I mispronounced ocarina as ocarina. Oh, I see. No, I've never pronounced it ocarina. Ocarina of Time? Ocarina. No, I've always pronounced it ocarina. Which one is that, Paul? Which one is what? I don't know. My brain is scattered at the moment. Which one is what? Macaroni. He took inspiration from many countries for his movie. Well, yeah, I mean, his movies are much like Disney. He takes folklores and folk fairy tales. We did a deep dive very, 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 very long time ago when I started streaming on the origins of the original fairy tales. And he basically does the same thing. They look at old fairy tales from countries, because there are so many in the world. And they've got so many unique, interesting stories that you can grab from and use and convert it into your culture. I love the Japanese sound for E. E? Is that an I? E? Irike? Lobster? Wait, what? I'm confused. Yeah, that's an E. That's a different kind of one. L? Or that? I mean like that, do. Cartoon Saloon in Ireland is our Studio Ghibli. Norway's famous. And those stories are passed down as oral traditions and not written down until recently. Is that so? Rims, you think this is a grandpa style top? I don't think so. This is pretty classy, to be honest with you. It's got like pinstripe on there. I don't mind it. You do you though. I like lobster. Lobster. Deep. That's it. Yeah, Archer. Deep. They made animated movies like The Secret of Khalees, Song of the Sea, Wolf Walkers. Oh. I and R are interchangeable. Oh, so you're talking about the spelling mistakes in Japan. That's a different one. The spelling mistakes in Japan can be pretty bad, yeah. Much like my tongue apparently can't pronounce some words. Looking dapper, my good sir. What is this? Are you gaslighting me? You can't go from calling it a grandpa and then saying dapper. What? Who is this? Shocking. Oh, we've got an ad break on. All right, let me go. I've run out of my water, so I'll go and get some more water. Be right back. Long story short, I was trying to use the tip page. It says something about requests not being allowed. What the hell? Somebody been messing with my porridge. Oh, I know what it is actually, probably Regina. So Stream Elements recently got bought by Razer. And I don't know if that's messing things up, but I feel like if it's doing it, it might be because of that. So Stream Elements is currently being taken over. But it should be... It should be this one, no? Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, it still shows everything working fine. Well, based on their website. When I opened up Stream Elements, they asked me to accept their new terms and I did. I haven't seen an email though, but I'll check. Ah. The Wind Rises. I need to watch The Wind Rises properly because I saw that years ago on a date and I wanted to watch a Ghibli movie in the cinema. Couldn't understand a fucking word of it because it's one of the most complicated stories to understand in the language that you don't speak fluently at that point in time. So I was like, and I remember saying like, oh, fucking yeah. So yeah, it's a really deep story. Do you want to get a kebab? I can't remember a shit of it. Let me see. Probably remain unchanged. One thing we'll need from you to ensure is log into Stream Elements dashboard, review and accept. Yeah, I've already done this. It's not working. It's weird. Oh, it's loosely based on his family. Got it. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. Well, a lot of people complain if it's an issue with them. Have I watched the Odyssey? Yes. I think every stream that I've done since I've watched it, I've made a joke about the story of it. Man goes to island, finds food. This is Zeus's law. You must give me stuff. No? Alright, you're dead. Next. That's the Odyssey in a nutshell. Okay, well it says request. Does that have something to do with your music requests? I don't know, Regina. You're asking me things I don't know. It's made more than a disclosure day. I don't know about disclosure day. I know nothing about that. Preparing for IRL stream, yes. Oh, that first one hits. When you get that first, like, soda stream. Woo. Spielberg movie? What Spielberg movie? Oh, was it? Disclosure Day's a Spielberg film? Is it really? Do you know that? How much of the sex he had on the way home made it to the movie? Wait, what? Oh, right. Yeah. Well, he had a 7-year relationship. Or situationship. Right? Wouldn't let him go. You're making me wonder now why that link's not working there. That link should definitely be working. Selected amount. It's right here, look. This is the screen you should see. Funny numbers. Send a message. And then tip via PayPal. That's what I see. So yeah. Delete these for a second or two. It is not broken. It's never a fix. What am I fixing? You can screenshot. I'm sure the mods will be able to help. Fatal's the main one that has access to the back end there. So maybe he'll be able to see something, but it's probably just the takeover because Razer now run it. I'm surprised that Razer took it over. Oh, that's really good. There he is. Apparently Regina's having trouble with the tips page, Fatal. Maybe you can be of assistance in the Discord. I am going to Armory on the 6th of August, yes. I just realised that was pinned. Sorry, Cat. Thank you. There's nothing to fix. Kraken, stop it. No dink donk required. Okay? I like how you put dink donk, but it doesn't show up here so you don't get to see it on stream. Everything's fine, guys. Just chill. Relax. We're going to have a great time in Armory. I'm not worried at all. Appreciate that, Pook. Thank you. I think you can force refresh the web. Worked for Pook. I think Pook did that to show it works. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That's very appreciated. Not necessary, but appreciated. As always. Paul's fed. Yes, I am fed indeed. And that is the face I may make when I see a bed on the 6th. Actually, that would be the face I make when I see an open seat available for me to sit in and film from. So we can get the best views of all the floats. I think there's 10? Should be 10. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's going to be as good as Hachioji though. Although it probably won't be because you can't walk the streets like you can in Hachioji. Will there be exclusive Apple snacks in the festival stalls? I'll be honest with you, I'm not seeing a lot of footage of stalls whenever I look up the Nebita Festival. There doesn't appear to be stalls around. But if there are, we shall find them. Yes, test of fun, Paul Strip. Thank you, Pook. Appreciate that. I need to get good then. It's alright. What if I can't make it work? No, no worries, no worries. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. I feel like we've gone down a rabbit hole here. It's unnecessary. But yes, what have I been doing lately? I've been training. I've been making sure that I get 10,000 steps every day. I've got a route now. I've figured out what route I can use every day that's the same, that allows me to get 10,000 steps. And then on the way home, I can go into a convenience store and make sure I grab a salad chicken, and then I grab a protein shake, and then I get maybe, if I'm running out, natto, etc. So when I get home, I get to have all of that. So that's a really nice system for me now. I'm not binge eating on things. As you saw, I had 2 of those chocolates that had that thing and no more. Nice to the same. It's nice to get into a routine. I think routines really help me. I think I thrive on them. Because I don't have to think, just do. Makes things a lot easier. But But then again, every now and then it's like, if I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, I'll start to get restless. So I need to push myself out and do something sometimes, which is why Alma is there. You know what? It was giving me issues on someone else's stream. Well, there we go. There we go, Regina. We found the culprit. Trip to Halmarie on the 6th. Yes. Also, welcome in Asgard. How are you? You'll be back from your job interview? Oh, what have you done to rehearse for your job interview? My mum, as a bank manager, would always try and prompt me for our job interview. Luckily, whenever I've gone for a job, I've gotten the job I went for. The only job, ironically, the only job I ever applied for and didn't get, even going into the interview, was Apple. Mr. fucking Apple up the wazoo. It's the only store I never got accepted into. Their loss. Though that store, if I got it, I would have been driving an hour and 20 minutes every day. So it wouldn't have been great. How about for pants which causes you some chafing, as you mentioned before? What about that? I've got my my linen pants. They work great. As a what genius guy? No, just on the floor blue shirt. I just applied because I didn't have a job at the time. And I didn't get it. I was surprised. I walked in. I walked in with cowboy boots. For some reason at that time, I was in a phase of my life where I was like, these look cool, I'm going to wear them. Because my dad had these really cool looking cowboy boots. He didn't want to wear them anymore, so he gave them to me. Like proper leather with like stitching and like this design on it. And it became a talking point of the whole interview. Studied their website, local history. It's a regional museum and brushed. Oh, okay, good. Well, you better know your history. There isn't much else to do. Can we see? I wish I had pictures of them. I don't. They're not around anymore. Interview tutorials report. Well, my mum, if I did a stream with her, I'd bring it up with her because she was like so like, we need to practice. I'm going to be the interviewer and you're going to sit there and I'm like, fuck, I said, Mum, you don't even know anything about Apple products. No, but these are obvious questions that everyone asks. Like, are they though? Probably are. Mind you, yeah, my mum worked as a business bank manager, so she used to do that a lot. It's actually an aptitude test over 75 minutes. What? Huh? You have an aptitude test over 75 minutes for an interview? I'd pass. One of my friends works for the London National History Museum. She has a great time in there. I think she's quite high up the chain now as well. Yeah, she loves it. I keep forgetting every time I go back to England to go in there and say hello. I mean, it's not, I don't actually live in London, I live in Essex. In case you don't know. That's like 2 hours away by train. 1 bus, 2 trains, so it's not as easy as some would assume. It's not like Japan. It's a lot easier to get around here. I did many interviews for minimum wage jobs. You never got a call back? Alright, we need to work on that. It's got to be something to do with the old... Mind you, no, you got a job now, you're fine. Wait, hang on a minute. Is it because you're better than the jobs worth paying for? Because that is the thing, by the way. If you're overqualified, they won't hire you. I've been in the same job for 10 years, corporate. Oh, and you was trying to get out of it? Oh, because you had a college degree. Yeah. What the fuck?
Local streamer makes D's Nutter a mod. More news at 3. Kidding, otherwise, appreciate the opportunity. I'll try not to let you down. A little travel gremlin text for Almori. Safe travels.
Jesus, thank you, Mint. Good lord. Shout out to Mint. She just paid for the train ticket. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Mint. I appreciate that. Thank you. The train's fed in this regard. Wow. Hog what the? Exactly. I agree. Regina might be overqualified for, yeah, holy hell balls, yes. I added the balls there, but still. This was before you got the job. I see. And then she ends the stream. Well, I mean, I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for. For some reason, I fancied just chatting. It is called a short stream for a reason. Short time, long tea. It's not meant to be super long. I'm just trying to slowly get my body clock back to like 5 a.m. But now you guys are like, you can get a hotel in Hachinohe, Paul. You don't have to stay out all late. I'm like, well, maybe I could do that. Maybe I could get a train to Hachinohe and stay in a hotel. But then that would allow me to go out and find a bar there if I want to go somewhere for fun. And I'm not stuck on the streets until 5 a.m. I need to find out how much a train costs as well from Shin Aomori to Hachinohe as well. I don't have healthy sleep patterns, Dapo, I don't. My sleep patterns have been all over the place because I've been sleeping there. And it's not comfy at all because this is the best aircon I have. Yesterday I tried to say fuck it and go into the bedroom to sleep and it's just too hot. Every single short stream you did is more than 3 hours. Well, we're already 3 hours, so yeah. I mean, it's very rare I do a 2-hour stream, unless it's like, it's more likely to be tech related, like a tech issue. I don't think your community has a healthy sleep pattern. Exactly, that's why we go like 2 peas in a pod. I can't talk, I stay up all night watching. What the...
Fun times, Mint did what I was going to rip.
Regina with a Japanese word, Regina. Thank you so much, Jesus Christ. Who does this healthy sleep? Yeah, I don't think anyone does it help. I'm not doing a healthy sleeping pattern now. Jesus Christ, thank you so much. Feed Paul's bedroom. Look at you using the old Japanese for your name as well. You've been studying, haven't you? Regina. Is it Regina? I suppose it's pronounced. Is it Re or Regina? Regina, right? Regina. I know you was going to do it earlier. That's why you was mentioning it a lot. I get it. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's why you got mad. It's without the S. Tip. Conquil. In case that's something you're looking for there. What's another 3 hours for a Riz game? Well, no. Riz games go on for like 6 hours, and it takes even longer for me to edit the fucking video because the amount of copyright music they put in them. I feel bad for my YouTube channel as well because there's so many thumbnails. I've got one more video that needs a thumbnail, and then after that's the one with Nick, which is okay, and then this one here. I don't even know if I should even upload this one. I don't know if it's appropriate for YouTube. I suppose some people like to listen to it in the background. It's something to have, right? But usually there's nothing particularly special going on in this stream. I'm not really doing anything fantastical per se. But I mean, this would have to go out before the 6th if I'm advertising. So it wouldn't be possible. So there you go. If you're watching this on YouTube, I've already been to the Nebuta, so look forward to it. It's going to be up soon, and I'm sure it's going to be a banger. You did it on mobile because Chrome still wouldn't let you. Oh, Chrome's normally the easy one. It was just 29C in my apartment last night, but it was so humid I had to turn the AC temporarily to cool things down. Yeah, the humidity is the thing that sucks here, man. Riz games need to add an option. What? Wait, what? We're getting it. What's going on now? That was Anonymous as well. Anonymous, I appreciate that. Thank you, Anon. For the shithead. 2310 shithead, by the way, for those that don't know. Appreciate that. What the fuck? I watch VODs when I edit my YouTube videos. Huh? How do you edit your YouTube videos when you're listening to someone else? How are you getting your audio right? Unless your videos are something else. Riz games need to add an option for streamers. Yes, I agree. I don't think they give a shit about us, but I think it would give them much more exposure if they did. But I noticed that most of the songs that they get, they're normally just some random generic company that has songs. They pay once and get a bunch. I've had one. Conquil as well.
Here is some pocket change to buy these nuts on the train.
Appreciate the nut money. Thank you, Conquil. Viewer requests are disabled. Wait, what? Oh no, for the media. That's the media requests, yeah. Keep Paul off the street funds. Well, it's the feed Paul fund, isn't it? You have 2 ears for it, apparently so. Natto man. Money? Natto? Oh, natto. I like natto. I love natto. I have natto every day. I have natto every day with a boiled egg and one of my protein shakes. Could get bento box at train station. Ah, they're not good, man. Hook. I hate to ruin the illusion that someone like Chris has made for it. They don't taste good. They really don't. Natto mani. Not nut money either. First time chatter. That's your first word? Bruh. I edit the clips videos during stream. 2 Paul in the same time. What? How does that work? I don't think I've ever done that. Have I ever watched something while editing? I might listen to music to get a vibe, but I would always be like so focused on the edit itself, I would never want something else in the background like taking my attention away. Bento box outside the train station. Exactly. He did say that Ekiben was bad as I could. Ah, right. Okay, then he's redeemed himself. He's redeemed himself. Our supermarket bento box is better. I heard good things about those in the video. Yes, they're better. Ekibens were already hyped for you. No. Sorry. You shut off the VOD if you're editing sound. Thank fuck for that. Otherwise, I'd be wanting to know what your videos sound like. Honestly, sound in editing is one of the most hardest things to get right because everyone's different. It could sound fine on my speakers and then shit on someone else's. So it's best to play it on your phone. Does natto have any health benefits? Many, because it's fermented beans. Anything fermented is usually good for your gut biome, which helps your indigestion and help everything move. So that and kimchi are really good. Supermarket bentos are better because they are made at that morning and they're fresh. I bet it'd sound like DJ's edits. Very true. Music writing is very much like that. Every headphone and speaker sounds the same, different. Yes. So you have to play in a bunch of different things, right? When I was in England and wrote music, I used to listen to songs in my mum's car because I knew people would either listen to it on the phone or they listened to it in the car. And on these things, I don't know if it still stands, but for the longest time, you would have to use these in mono. So even though you're making a song in stereo, you'd only hear it in mono. It was a long time before they made this and this, like left and right. So even though you're mixing for a phone, which most people listen to, some of them would just listen to it with the phone on the side. And it's like, I put all the effort into that side track, like that synergy of like the amazing pan width. Doesn't mean anything. You got to know who your target audience is as well. But ideally, you should make music for yourself. Chris actually mold with Matsuki in one of his videos due to how hard the katsu he bought. I think I was there for that. Was that the Amano Hashidate one? I think it was. Konbini sound on a couple of extras. I don't eat. I don't really eat on a train. I know I should, but I honestly, I would, for some reason, and it feels like blasphemy as a Brit, I tend to favor an onigiri over a sandwich now. And I don't know why. I just feel like the carbs in an onigiri seem like they're better for my body than bread, especially white bread. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it feels better. You got the rice affinities now? Well, I don't know if that's the reason. I just feel like the body can digest rice better, maybe? Use headphones, car, and phone as well for testing, right? People don't know, man. DJ, they don't know. You got the rice affinities now. Nothing wrong with that. A good onigiri is awesome. I agree. And look and feel easier to digest. I think they are, right? They're easier to digest. Bread, like white bread in particular, and they'll be on the shelf for ages, the white bread ones. Whereas onigiri usually has to be pretty fresh, right? Because it'll just be thrown out otherwise. Whereas bread, I feel, can stay on the shelf a little bit longer, which is a little bit suggestive of, is it that good? I say that as a Brit. I make my own, though, because, yeah, shops over here don't really do... Yeah, it's a shame it's not really caught on in England. I mean, to be fair, though, the bread in England's pretty good. The Marks and Spencer's ones, they're pretty fire. So, give and take, right? Took Amtrak back and forth college. What's Amtrak? I've never heard of this. What's Amtrak? What a trip back just as dinner's car opened. In those days, it was really good. What is Amtrak? Good bread still gives me a satisfying chew over rice. Oh, Hyperactive Mango. What a great name. I still love that name.
LVC Corny.
Appreciate that, Brian. Thank you so much. How you been? USA has like one train. America's National Railway Company. Oh, it's just like your Shinkansen kind of thing. Brits spitting blasphemy over sandwiches here. Well, I mean, you very clearly heard me say that. I said Marks and Spencer sandwiches are great. I said Brit sandwiches fuck. Here, not so much. They're not bad, but not great. So it's the National Rail. Right, US National Rail, got it. I don't know, I've only been to America twice, and it was New York, and it was when I was 18, and when I was 21. I'm 44. I don't remember anything else. The problem is that Amtrak owns a lot of track, but rents more than half of its tracks from private... Oh! Okay, that makes sense. 70 miles per hour. Good lord. That's enough to kill a badger. None of their trains are high-speed rail. They need at least 160 kilometers per hour to be considered Shinkansen. What? You don't have a high-speed train in America? You've been melting away, basically spent most of the summer in a factory. Oh shit, sorry to hear that, Hyperactive. You might want to work on being less active, that's for sure. Jesus. At least you got a fan, I hope. Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor did movie Silver Streak and Amtrak. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I've seen See No Evil, Speak No Evil. Love that film. And what's the one where they're wearing like is it hen suits or something in front of it? I've seen that one as well. That was a good one. But I've not seen the Silver Streak. He learns we don't have good trains. You don't? I thought America was #1 at everything, no? Isn't that what you pride yourselves on? America, America. The places where Amtrak has high-speed rail was to slow down because the tracks are shared with regular trains. It goes against the point! Stupid! Unless you count Aisler? What the fuck is Aisler? Where are you getting these Greek words from? Ace LA? Is that a high-speed LA train? Is it the underground one that Elon was making? You don't have high-speed trains there? Silver Streak was the... Stir Crazy was the prison one. That's the one. I don't think I've not seen Silver Streak. I've not even heard of it. I wonder why that never came up on the radar. Who is this we you speak of? Americans. Aren't you supposed to be united? A shit for national and regional train service. Well, mine you will fucking drive anyway. Right? Acele? Acele. 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 You're just happy you have trains there? Trains are slow. Go watch French Connection. New York trains are slow. I don't know. New York trains just have a lot of buskers in them. Acele is a high-speed service that mostly services the route between Washington, D.C. and New York City to Boston. Okay. Now I've got to figure out what Washington is. I remember seeing it in the Spider-Man movie. It's the one with the giant dick, right? And the pond. Right? Shares track with freight trains, thrones that go 10 miles per hour? I do not know what Wendover Products is. We didn't ask for everything to be built for car travel. But you sure do like your cars. Washington, D.C. is the center of the East Coast, basically. Oh, okay. Trains and public transit is not a priority. It's cars, capitalism driven. Well, yeah, because you got to get your oil, right? You want your oil money. Near where you live. Good. Don't dox yourself any further. That would be very bad. We would not want that. Oil has rise up. The New York City metro area has the best regional train service. Underground? That makes sense. I never had trouble with it. It smelled, but I never had trouble with it. Oh. Sparkling water gives you the bubbles. The bits that run from NJ to Manhattan is terrible since part of that rail service is owned by Amtrak. So, I mean, Japan has that as well, kind of. There's, like, JR doesn't own everything. So there are some lanes that kind of issue happens here as well. It's just slow and has loads of repair work. NYC Metro, the best and worst of humanity all in one. Not just cars, it is aviation. Oh, really? When I visited NYC, we just walked and took the subway. Yeah, that's all I did. DC Metro is fine, not great. Man, I gotta go back to New York. I haven't been in ages. Oh, Minshew Raid. Hello, Minshew viewers. How's everyone doing? Are we... Wait. Hang on. I need to figure this out. Is she at home? Is she safe? Did she stay away from the fries? And did she find American Dr. Pepper yet? Because I know she's been very, very upset because there's no American Dr. Pepper on Amazon anymore. A cheeky little Wilhelm screen that wasn't her. Sounded similar, but not quite her. Thank you for the raid, Minch. I hope you had a good stream. And I hope you had a good weekend as well. I saw you was out and about. I saw there was a fund for a Korea trip. You got 40 cans of American Dr. Pepper? You got to ration that though, right? You can't have it every day. One a day? That might last, well, 2 a day. That won't even last a month. She imported 40 cans for $100. What the... 3 a day? Oh my dear. Guys, if you don't know Minchu, go and give her a follow. She's hilarious. I don't know anyone like her. She's insane. She's funny. And she's always doing something. Like, no matter what, she's always somewhere doing something. So definitely go and give her a follow and give her a sub if you're interested in that. She streams every day. Unlike me. She actually streams every day. So yeah, for those of you from her channel that don't know me, my name is Paul. I'm a cameraman. I'm in Japan. I'm probably a lot more sober than if you was around when she raided me previously. I'm stepping away from the bottle these days. But yeah, I film for a few people in Japan. I've been here for 14 years. And every now and then I stream and do stuff, whether it's like behind the scenes on how I film something, or I might play a scary game, or I might do an IRL where I'm doing something stupid like cycling the entirety of Chiba. That was a fun one, especially in very, very heavy storms. So if that's something that is up your alley and you fancy checking me out, please give me a follow, and hopefully I'll see you around. I import the matcha tea. Wait, what? Matcha tea? Or a Riz game? Why? Hey, wait, whoa. Why is a Riz game not considered the same category as a game? Why can't they be the same thing? Why are we separating the borders here? That's not fair. Riz is a special... Riz is not a special category. Riz is a game. Much like the Riz of life, it's a game. It's a specific special game category just for Paul. Shut up. What? I specified horror. Did I specify horror? What? Yeah, I specified of the games I play horror. I haven't played a Riz game in a long... In case you guys haven't noticed, I have not played a Riz game in a very long time. It's not my fault you're craving one. I need to check your reaction to the Riz games. You can come over and play one with me if you want, Minshu. Come on over. We'll see if your guesses are the same as mine. It'd be funny, actually, if there's a Japanese version. That'd be quite fun. Riz games, scary games. Either way, you get excited. Wait, what? Whoa. Time out. Riz games, horror games. Either way, you get excited. Shut up, Dapper. What is this slander to my name? How dare you? Should I bring up underwear game? Underwater? Oh, underwater. Why did I fucking read that as underwear games? Oh, you got me thinking of Riz now. Mother huggers. Whatever. You have cemented yourself as the Rizzler. Okay, for reference, for those that don't get this conversation going on over here, allow them to have that. Right? Last year, I made it a thing where each month I played a new Riz game because I realized there's so many of them and these guys are thirsty. So I was like, all right, I'll let them drink. So I played a Riz game every month for these guys. Wasn't easy getting that shit on YouTube with all that copyright. It's cocktail glass. Yeah. Believe us for your sin. Yes, you should. You should be repenting now. Oh dear. And now we have the thongs. Oh shit. Well, the thongs is a mispronunciation on my part. Apparently I don't know how to say thong without a G at the end. I have learned that since it's the tongue not staying at the back of the teeth. Thong. Marathon. Shit. How do you say it without the G? How do you say it without the G? Marathon. Thong. Why is it thong? Thong. Marathon. I've really got to clamp down on the tongue. Marathon. I'm fucking English. Marathon. Oh, Mummy said I was special. She's not wrong. Probably the wrong category, though. God damn it. Oh. don't you start with that unbelievable. 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 Fuck. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Okay? Got it. First time. I'm glad you gave yourself a headache from laughing. It's your fault. I'm saying. Indie beninging. Indie beninging. Indie beninging. I'm gonna cry. Oh shit. Try to end the word with your tongue at the back of your upper teeth. Suckathon. Yes. Indie beningi. Oh my god. I'm learning pronunciation. What other words am I pronouncing wrong? God damn it. I'm so worried about saying words wrong now. Oh, call your mum. Discuss this issue. My favourite meme. It's a great meme. It's the greatest meme. One girl I knew couldn't say necessarily. See, now when you say a word that's hard to pronounce, I have to be careful. She kept saying necessarily? Necessarily. Was she Australian? Tried too hard but couldn't do it. Only those, Paul, that we know. You're perfect just the way you are. I don't know about that, Regina. I don't know about that. Some people would disagree. I pronounce pronunciation. Fuck! How did I pronounce pronunciation wrong? What did I say? Pronunciation. Oh. No, pronunciation in England. Right? Wait. Pronunciation? Pronunciation. What? What? Hey, wait. Pronunciation is a British thing, right? Isn't... That's England. Pronunciation. I say noun and I'm... So it should be none? It should be... I'm consulting. Hey, you all right, John?
Yeah, what's up?
How do you pronounce pronunciation? Is it pronunciation or pronunciation?
Pronunciation. Like pronunciation. It's funny because the word itself trips people up all the time.
People in my chat are saying it's pronounce.
Yeah, your chat's having some fun there. It's definitely pronunciation.
So why do we pronounce it pronunciation?
Just one of those quirks of English. The word comes from Latin roots through French, and the stress pattern just settled in an odd way. Spelling shifts, sounds don't always keep up.
Are you saying I sound French?
Not at all. Just talking about the word's origin. Nothing about how you said it.
My chat doesn't like your voice.
Fair enough. That's totally cool.
I like a man with confidence, they say. Pronunciate. My French is sus. Why is that? Oh dear. I should have asked him how to pronounce believable. 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 Believable, 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 believable. He's not Siri. This is ChatGPT. That's ChatGPT. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can say that. What in the world happened? My freaking tongue. That's what. Decided to not treat me the way it should. What's in this? Right, I've got the EMF stuck in my head, damn it. Sure, belle. What's belle? Believable. Believable. I'm saying it right? Right? I'll get Justin Bieber on the phone in a minute. Trying to get drunk on soda water? I'd like to. Less of a hangover the next day, that's for sure. The issue is pronounce.
We are now stuck in the unbelievable timing for the marathon. Wait, why am I speaking like Paul?
No, stop it. Unbelievable. Yes, there's the leave. We know what it means at least, yes. This is like reading the word school after a point. It also, what? Reading the word school? Why is it a CH? And it's pronounced with a K. I think you are. It's just your B's and V's are a bit slurry. I do slur my words, and sometimes people think I'm drinking alcohol and I'm not. It's just, I have a very... Once I get relaxed, I get a bit lazy with my pronunciation. It's like... bleh. It was a real play with bleep noises. I'm bleeping my fucking self. Bleep noises. No booze, just Brit. Yeah, that's enough for me. I don't need more than that. Try the tongue twister about the three witches watching watch switches. Wait, didn't I just do it? Wasn't that it? That was it, no? Give me a tongue twister. Go. I'll try it. I have some teeth orientation issues that make me slur my words when I don't pay more deliberate attention to how I sound. I have it. I've had it on streams quite a lot, and then people are like, he's drunk. I'm like, no, I'm just slurring my words. I'll admit when I'm drunk. Trust me. Well, no, actually, I probably wouldn't. I'll be one of those that says, I'm not drunk. But you'll know when I'm drunk. Because it's pretty obvious. Because you don't see the stream the next day. Alright. No. Yeah, works. Did you fucking put that word in there because you knew that's the one I'm having trouble? You son of a bitch. The unbelievable bluebird boldly believed the unbelievable boulder's unbelievable blueprint. Next. Deliberately, literally. Oh, you got me at the end there. Deliberately, literally. Wow. Deliberately, literary. I would pronounce it literary though. Deliberately, literary. Deliberately, literary. Deliberately, literary. Think I got it there. There's a line where drunk is obvious. I'm sure there is. The six-pack sheiks six sheep sick. The six-pack six sheiks six sheep sick. The The 6-6 sheep sick. Good God, I don't even have a de-esser on this mic, man. You're mad. The 6-6 sheep sick. This is starting to remind me of that translation scene from Hot Fuzz. Wrong. Fuck you, I got it right. Talented. I don't know what you're referring to, but yeah. Never change. What? I said it wrong? 3 swish switch switches watched. 3 swish watch swatch switches switch switch witches which watch which switch. Got it. First time. There may have been a bit of improv, a little bit of ad lib, but I think I got that. This might be one of the greatest stream segments I've ever seen. I know. It's hard being this good at the old tongue twisters. We need to revisit this next home stream when he's no longer focused on getting that word right. Wait, what? Dragon, that's a long one. Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, freezy breezy blue. Freezy breezy made these 3 trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made those 3 free fleas sneeze. Apparently I can't say the best one from Fox and the Socks because it's too long. Yes, well, I said it for you, so there you go. Yes. Good lord. Tongue twisters galore. I like how you guys were able to type them so fast as well. Appreciations all round. I am not getting more confident. At all. I'm just trying to prolong having to sleep on that floor. I took a migraine med and I don't think it's working from all the laughing. Used to read the book to my son. It nearly killed me. What? I bet, yeah. Jesus Christ, you have to read every pages like that? You must be joking. No, thank you. Take it back and burn it. I'd rather read the Necronomicon. When you upload this to YouTube, please make the text on the thumbnail unbelievable tongue twist. I don't pronounce it like that though. Unbelievable. Shitheads. That's what I'll call you from now on. I was waiting for the D's nuts joke. Wait, what? Did one come? Oh, you've gone Japanese on me. Namamugi nama gome nama tamago. Namamugi nama gome nama tamago. Bree bravely believes the bee's brief belief. We've given you a complex, not a short stream, but a spiraling tongue twister. That's for sure. It's fun, but damn, it was a good day when he could... Oh, bless, I bet. Dragon, I bet. Unbelievable. 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 Indie biningi. There's a cheese tongue twister. Go on. Find it. I bet it's to do with brie. Something with brie cheese, right? Indie bininging. Unbelievable. Oh shit. Fuck's sake. Look, it's 2:48 in the morning, alright? What exactly did I miss there? Did you know there's a cheese tongue twister? I know it's unbre... Ah. You know what? Go away. What did I say? Did I just say someone's name was Brie? Wait, how did I read that? I need to look back at the stream and see how I read that. Did I just accuse someone? And for some reason, it's even worse. In my head, I saw that phrase, the name there, unbelievable. And I had, what's the name of that guy that used to bend spoons? Was his name Uri Geller? His name started with an no? I just saw Ulrich. Yeah, Uri Geller. For some reason, when I saw that word, Unbrie, I just, in my brain, registered it as Uri Geller. So I just assumed it was a name. I don't know. Yeah, my brain's fried. I saw Susie sitting on a shoestring shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. Ooh, that could have gone down south. That's too French for me. Un chasseur chante chasseur. Do it, savior. Chasseur sans son chien. Do it! Too much fizzy water gets up your nose indeed. Paul in 2 a.m. be like, Umbria? 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 Did I say, what did I say, shoestring shop? Did I say shoestring? Fuck. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. She sits. Oh. To be fair, nearly 3 a.m. Yes. Almost 3 a.m. We're getting there. I thought you meant Geller was dead, but no. My god, the delay on that. God, he's still alive? Uri Geller's still alive? Is he? I need to start bending spoons then. Jesus Christ. He's been alive for quite a while, no? I'm pretty sure he has. He's 79? He always looked really skinny. So I always thought he was a little bit unhealthy, but apparently 79, still going. Wasn't he a friend of Michael Jackson as well? That French guy nearly turned into Klingon. Wait, what? Why am I reading words that aren't there? That French nearly turned into Klingon. Did it? Un chasseur chantait chasseur, right? Un chasseur ça chantait chasseur duit. Ça veut chasseur sans son fait la chienne chanson s'en va. Should I be cut? Right? Should I be cut?
Get ready, everybody.
Yep, I've got too many teeth. Reading is a skill, remember. It is a skill, and I lack it, apparently. Same age as your dad. Really, Herbs? I wonder, he'd probably be the same age as my dad if he was still alive. I think so. Off to sleep, no worries, Danny. I'll be going soon, too. Am I making up words, or is that French? Je ne pas. Mon Dieu. Maybe. Chassez, chassez, ha, ha, ha. Remember to strain your yogurt. Thank you, Danny. Yes, I do need to do that. Good point. What else was it? Tell Takashi-san about Sunday to see what he wants to do. I spoke in broken French. That's better than no French. I'll take it. It's fixable French. Je ne sais pas. I don't have enough phlegm though, right? She'd be like, je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. Bellissimo. That's not French. That's Italian, is it not? You should try and read some of the onomatopoeia cards in your Yu-Gi-Oh! We have banger like do 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 dwarf go 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 glove. Huh? What does that mean? Onomatopoeia for like the animals? I'm only French. The only French you know are fries and toast. You know bonjour. Bonjour. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Wait, what's that? What's Blue Eyes White Dragon? I've never heard of that term before. Is that the name of the drink? Oh, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh, right. Oh, hang on. That does ring a bell. Isn't that the one that guy pulled out at a, like... I've heard that story. There's a guy that does like a Yu-Gi-Oh card competition, and it's the one pack that you have to get each of the pieces, and then you can win if you get all the pieces, and only one guy's done it a bunch. Oh, Buggy! That's right, Hoppy. Welcome in, first time chatter. That's definitely a Pete special, that one. Oh, that's Exodia. Okay. That showed up on one of my YouTube shorts. I was like, I have never seen this franchise. I have never given you any indication that I am interested in seeing what's going on. But thank you for enlightening me with this knowledge. I will pass it on to my stream someday. So what's the blue thingamajiggy? What's so special about that one? Why am I pronouncing Exodia? What? What's wrong with Exodia? Is it Exodia? Exodia? So am I pronouncing it better? Exodia. Is that right? It's just strong. Exodia. Exodia. Obliterate. Is it O or R? Oh, I'm pronouncing it R. Is that why? Exodia. Exodia. Exodia? Is that how I pronounced it Exodia, I bet. Exodia. Exodia? Exodia. Exodia. Well, maybe you don't fucking know. Maybe that's how it was supposed to be pronounced. Exodia. Mind you, no, it's from Japan. Is it from Japan? It is, right? Japan would be more like Exodia. Exodia. All would be quite strong. Exodia. Exodia. No, I don't think they would do that. I think the O would be more pronounced. Exodia. Trust us, pal, we know. But do you know about Japan? In Japan, we don't say Exodia. We say... Might have watched Connor's streams on Yu-Gi-Oh! And I remembered. They already said the name in the anime. Japanese? Exodia. Exodia. Do you know about Japan? We do. Why are we quoting Harry Potter? Wingardium Leviosa. You even spelled it wrong. Also, night night, Papa. Have a good sleep. It's Leviosa. Tracks. Someone. Lukai, you should be calling tracks out. They just pronounced that word wrong. That's a big faux pas in the Harry Potter world. You probably just killed a cat somewhere. You're a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd? I didn't know that, Regina. Really? Interesting. Now, Paul, pronounce. It's making me crave for a quesadilla. It's a quesadilla. I know that's not a quesadilla. I'm not that, like, you know, special. Was you trying to catch me out there? You was trying to catch me out with a quesadilla, weren't you? Exodia. Exodia. I like to eat my quesadilla while I draw my exodia. I'll just be going all over the ring. Bash him up on a yogi style. Uh-huh. Your reading is a bit broken, or maybe you've been saying it wrong the whole time. Connor can't pronounce taco. What? Taco. Taco? Taco. Was it taco? Taco sounds more like a squid though, because Japanese pronounce it that way. Taco. Tackle fuel? What? Exadilla eating that quesadilla. But what it should be Exadilla eating that quesadilla. That's what it should be. And I tell you what, any Japanese watching this stream and seeing that, they're going to pronounce that quesadilla. Quesadilla. There's 2 fucking L's there. I'm telling you, English language, or just language in general, when you start putting English letters in it, that's a jalapeno. Clearly. Jalapeno. Quesadilla. Quesadilla is my rapper name. Oh shit. Unbelievable. We're just getting worse and worse, chat. Well, it's nice to wind down on a laugh, I say. But yeah, it is 3 a.m. We've had our 4 hours of power. You guys can all go off in the Discord and start laughing at each other over the way I say things. And I will be back. What day is it today? Tuesday. Tuesday, not Tuesday. Tuesday. I should be back tomorrow. I should be. We'll see. You never know. Things happen. But yeah. In the meantime, I will love you and leave you. I will go to the BR back. And then we'll find someone to raid. You take care of yourselves. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Thank you for all the love and support. Crazy amounts of like tips as well. That's insane of you. And Orca's coming in hot with something.
Sorry if you already know this, but Sweek only works at 10 JR stations in Aomori. Have a safe trip.
Thank you. I did not know that. I'll be walking around Aomori, but that's cool. Thank you for letting me know. I will see you all soon. You guys take care. And yeah. Ciao for now, guys. Bye. Also, YouTube, please look at this bit here and pay attention to it because I don't say it enough. This bit here.